Finn from the American Cornhole organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching. Hey, well, all right, on behalf of the American Cornhole organization, welcome back to the center of the cornhole universe. That would be center court here at the Owensboro, Kentucky Convention Center. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side, like we never even left last night with the Mississippi Ninja Philip Barnett. And we are going to bring you some, what bracket? We're in bracket B. How many brackets do we have? How many teams?
Two brackets. There was 202 started this morning. And we're down to just a handful right now.
And this is going to be quite a handful, especially for Lane Cruz and Chris Hahn. Gary Bearpaw, Sebastian Barger, the number 17 seeds, squaring off here on center court. Your opportunity to follow along throughout the rest of the afternoon will ultimately lead to a doubles champion being crowned. And what a day we had yesterday, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Devin Thomas double-dipped Brock Beasley for the Juniors Championship. Martina Belt double-dipped Amber Fretwell for the Women's Championship. And then how about Mark Smothers just coming out and destroying throughout the field of a stacked field of seniors to take down Bob Heil for the Owensboro Seniors Championship.
And we started out with a double four-bagger for Gary Bearpaw against Chris Hahn. These Hahn and Lane Cruz hasn't been playing a whole lot like they did last year. No. So it's a surprise to see them as far as they've gotten to today.
Well, and I think, you know, we made mention of this yesterday, seeing so many new names here on center court, new games. And how about Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown?
Who? Yeah. That's what I said when I saw it.
Yeah, in the King's seat for bracket B. So that's who everybody's fighting to get to. And they took down all sorts of big names earlier, and that's what's so great about it. I mean, Steve Smith and T.J. Miller got destroyed there by Dave and Scotty Riley and his partner.
Stofferner. Yeah, we'll get it somewhere.
Yeah, 20-21-2. But, I mean, Drew Waking in there with Tom Gustafson.
Man, I sat over and watched the game between Drew Waking and Tom. And,
that was a 21-19.
Against T.J. and TJ and Steve. That was a heck of a game, man. It came down to just one little mistake.
Yep, it usually does when you get to this level of quality. But, so Zach and Keegan will be sitting in the King seat awaiting someone to take them on for the championship of Bracket B. The champions of Bracket B and Bracket A will play a little bit later on, and then we will crown that doubles champion team. And, again, the format of how that final will go has everything to do with the wins and losses they bring out of their bracket. So we'll get more into that a little bit later on. Nice airmail right there from Bearpaw. He is definitely on point today. We don't see Gary a whole lot, but when we do, he is always ready to roll.
Guess who had to play him the first game in this doubles championship?
Is he sitting right next to me?
He's sitting right next to me. Yeah.
I can still see the scars.
Oh, yeah, it's hurting. I'm telling you right.
If you're following along here, you can certainly see the list. If you're on the Facebook page watching video, that's awesome. If you want to look at the list of pros that are going to be competing a little later for that final field of 16 in the $30,000 weekend, $10,000 Pro Series skins bracket, that'll be happening a little bit later on this afternoon. Yeah,
that's going to be exciting. And the skins game, I hope it's half as exciting as it was in Atlantic City.
No, it's going to be something else. Yeah.
What
nice
a bag
there.
Man, I didn't know he had that shot.
Cruz, yeah.
Yeah, that was a beautiful roll.
It was nice. It was almost like he didn't touch anything going up and over the top.
And Sebastian's rolled, but it rolled on the floor.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It took a little lazy roll off to the left. Well, that was a little.
2 years ago, Lane made a run at just about every title that we had, especially the first part of the season 18, huh? Or 2 years ago, 17,
Yes, he did.
And then he disappeared a little bit last year. I haven't seen him. He's not far from my area.
Yep.
Hadn't seen him a whole lot. Beautiful roll made there by Sebastian.
And Sebastian Barger, somebody who we've watched come up through the ranks and develop over the last handful of years. First time we got a good look at him was the Branson Pro Series.
Man.
Good shot.
That's 2 great rollbacks by Lane Cruz to grab a penny.
Throughout the course of the day, we'll be rolling some ACO instant replays for really good shots. You'll be able to check those out. Ultimately, I think you're going to also find them. It'll be like springtime at JCPenney's. There'll be lots of shorts for you to check out a little bit later on, too.
Yeah? I don't know what you're going there, man.
You know what JCPenney is?
Yeah, I know JCPenney.
Springtime at JCPenney.
Yeah.
Go check out the shorts.
There you go.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on. If I got to explain them, they ain't worth talking about.
It went over me just a little bit on that.
Got a couple questions as to when and where is the next major. We got Beloit, and the Eclipse Event Center, Beloit, Wisconsin, January 12 and 13. Then it's off to Knoxville, and do not wait because this Sunday is the last day for early registration and take advantage of that deal, but that's January 19 and 20. Then February 2 and 3 off to Medford, Oregon. And then Clarksville, we're going to be back in the Midwest, Clarksville, Tennessee, for our first trip into Clarksville. That's going to be big fun. So
we're not broadcasting those, but we'll be at 2 of those, Clarksville and Knoxville. Yeah.
Yes, you will.
I'm making all the Villes.
You are.
Bentonville, too?
Well, Phil the Ville. That's what maybe we should start calling it, Bentonville and Clarksville. 9-3, Bear Paw, Sebastian Barger up over Lane Cruz and Chris Hahn.
I got it right here in front of me. I don't know why I don't use it, huh?
Yeah, you're just looking at the actual real-time scoring. It's no big deal.
As Gary Bear Paw is throwing a 12 in this game so far. Yeah. 3 rounds, not a miss.
Here's my shocked face.
You keep showing me that.
Yeah, as I saw earlier, I saw the Hertz rolling through their bracket.
Oh, yeah.
I asked Isaac, I said, how you guys doing? He goes, yeah, we're fighting for such and such and something. Nobody's beat us yet. I'm like, all right, then.
Did you see Lane just go for a AM1 right there at the end of that round? He feeling good about his game right there as he picks up something else. Yeah.
9 on 5 right now. Cruz and Hahn trying to claw their way back.
And Hahn has got to just keep throwing him in the hole because somebody just jinxed the heck out of Gary Bear Paw.
There you go. Who could that be?
I believe it or not, this is true. Now, when we played him first thing this morning, the second round, he missed 2 bags off to the left off of the board.
No.
I almost fell out of my chair over there.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
You're just telling tales. You're just telling tales. All right, so these guys are continuing to get a feel for one another up and over. Great airmail right there.
That's why you don't block him. And you know what? And when he went off the board, we had a blocker sitting in the middle of the board.
Uh-huh.
And he pushed off of it twice to the left, and both times it went off the board. After that, he didn't worry about that no more. He just started shooting over it, and he hit him.
And who did we see that pretty much effectively took him out of his game by running that block? Was it he against Caleb?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and played a little defense against one another. Maybe I don't know. That wasn't Atlantic City. I'm trying to remember where we were, but we did see when he missed left.
Oh yeah, you got to have a blocker up close to the hole on him, I think.
Sebastian's taking a good long look at this one. Slick side down, going to run up and through.
Nice shot.
Good shot there.
Lane is throwing really good, though, against Sebastian right now.
Yeah. Not much he's going to do to keep that one from dropping, so he's got to decide where he wants to approach it from. He's going to step way out to the left and come in left or right, see what he can do. But
picks up 2 more points.
Almost inevitable that was going to happen right there.
And Lane's throwing a 10 right now. And it's going to go up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, Tony said it looks like Bear Paw's in Hahn's head just a little bit. Hahn's head.
Well, anytime you step up against some Bear Paw, they're going to be he's going to be in your head because you know you're going to have to play your best game.
Yep. Couple center courts working today here.
Yeah.
This is center court main, and we have the CBC center court also where you're watching other doubles matches. Yesterday you watched the entire juniors final bracket work to completion with Devin Thomas double-dipping Brock Beasley, as we made mention of, and then we worked our way through the women's bracket and had a hell of a seniors final here as well with Mark Smothers taking down Bob Heil. He grabbed his little wooden thing, and he was happy as a clam, was Mark Smothers.
He was, man. He's still happy this morning. He said something about his jersey that he had on, which was just a T-shirt.
Nice flat bag coming in there to re-block.
Let's see what Sebastian. He's been struggling a little bit with the boards in the middle right there. And there's that roll that kicked off. Here's a roll.
Yeah, he tried that butterfly grip. And there's one that got away from him as well.
And Lane's smiling. You know what? I love to see the maturity of players like Lane Cruz. He used to be, when he missed that bag, he was so mad that his game was affected by it. That time he just kind of laughed, picks up the bag, and throw again.
He's going to try it again.
And it rose to the top of the mountain, just won't go down it.
Sebastian wants to go down and take a look at it because he said, I've tried rolling twice, and I just don't have enough ass behind it, and I don't think I'm going to get up over Mount Crumpet. So he's going to come down there and have Bear Paw say, do whatever you want to do.
It's exactly. Bear Paw was not going to say a whole lot.
Not going to say anything.
I can tell you that.
Is that what you think you should do? Then do it.
He just laughs and okay.
All right, I'll do it. I'll just do what I'm supposed to do. But, yeah, you talk about the maturity level of these guys. We've watched a lot of these players really develop over the course of the last 5 years, particularly with regard to keeping their emotion in check and understanding that this is a long-haul game. This is a marathon, not a sprint when you show up for the weekend. And if you get your head out of the game early, you could be done for the entire weekend.
You could be. You're right.
He's going to give it a shot.
Oh, and let's see what Lane's going to do.
Didn't do anything.
I think he tries to roll over that hard, and he can roll both of them here, man.
I think he does. He can.
And it would be a hell of a shot. I hope we're ready for it because I think that's what he's going to do.
And he's got instant replay written all over.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we'll be on the lookout.
Chris is thinking.
Spin for a second.
Lane's got one off the back, too.
Yep, kind of resting up against the legs. Boy,
he slick side. Oh, he was slick side.
He's overthinking this one, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's got the thumb grip, the butterfly grip, up and over.
Oh, he hit it! Yes, and he picks up a point out of that right there.
And he really went in there and tried to get that backside. That tried to kind of come back and grab that front side bag.
It just didn't flip it over, man.
Almost
that was a really good
There's
shot.
Your instant replay, up and over, bang, and boy, it was close to vibrating that front side bag in. That was a really nice shot. I thought he was going to butterfly grip and, as you said, try to roll up and over the whole thing.
And that's what you need. There's what you need on Bear Paw. He may go through it, but that's what you need on him. Now replace it, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at that end of the court, all you've got to try to do is not do damage to your team.
Absolutely. And he's got one just a hair out of play.
Yep.
And look, and there's
apparently had a magnet in it.
It did.
Now it gives him a chance to run through it and take two, and then, unfortunately, he left that window open, and Gary said, I'll go in there. Thank you very much.
You see Gary Bear Paw 2 years ago. You see Gary Bear Paw today, and it's the same motion every single time. It never changed.
Copy-paste.
Yeah.
It's
got to be boring playing like that.
Yeah, that must suck. I would be bored stiff.
And Lane has held his own down here on this end. 15 to 8, not bad. Thank you, Philip.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I am killing it today,
man. You are Jinx the Cat.
Yeah.
So far yesterday and today.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if you saw the
I did.
The hedgehog, what's that? What was it? Groundhog?
You were the groundhog.
Yeah, I about killed that guy today.
AT.
Look, it's okay if I have a bad day sometimes.
Well, you were 0 for 3 yesterday.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you can't go 0 for everything again today and tomorrow. That'd be a first, though. I don't think you've ever had one where you blanked everybody.
It would be.
All right.
As long as the Hurts are still in, I feel confident.
There you go. Talking Time to Fill, which you can catch every week on the Taco when we've got an upcoming tournament. Phil steps up and tells you who you should lay your money on. Should you be laying money on anybody?
Yep.
Boy, Gary has just such a soft
Chris
delivery.
Eased up on it. A chance to score. His first time, I think he would have scored. and he eased up on it, and it happens to everybody. I promise you.
Pulled a Bob Heil.
Oh yeah,
we watched Bob do that a couple times.
He did
last night against Mark Smothers, where he had the opportunity to come in there and take a couple of points, and he just laid up on it, and it just didn't get there. Little hitch in his giddy up there from Sebastian, puts that first bag out of play, followed nicely by a blocker from Lane. Going to pinch it just a little bit. Now he'll probably come in and try to drive through it, don't you think?
And he will. He'll try to bully Sebastian out of there.
Coming in hot. Okay.
That's not bad.
No, he doesn't hate that.
No.
He can still come through there. I don't know if there's enough to grab that one there if it's pinched up on Sebastian's bag. No. That's going to make it a little more difficult. Is he going to go up and over? Is he going to roll it?
I think,
up and over. Oh, and he tried to grab one and take it down. He almost pushed his other bag off the back of the board.
I thought he should have tried to push through that whole pile right there.
You still think? You think he could have?
Yeah, I think so. Big shot for Sebastian. He could get it where possibly pick up a point.
Running through it hot.
And he just missed.
Yeah, that is
Now, Lane can step out right there and push that bag in on the left that's in the center of the board, follow it in, and pick up a point. No, he picks up more than that.
Yep.
Picks up 3. Just like that. Just like that.
Good
right
call.
there.
I thought there might have been a little too much of Sebastian's bag holding on to him there, but he came in low and hard and had enough juice behind it. Here's the replay coming in low, coming in hot. It's just the right space, and he does push Sebastian's bag out to the 5 o'clock position just to sit there and watch those other two go swimming.
Mm-hmm. And Chris, eased up again. I don't know if he's trying to purposely throw a block.
Well, if he is, he's only blocking himself.
I know.
At this point.
That's what I usually do for him.
Mm-hmm. I spent most of the night last night out partying, celebrating my hard-fought win over our seniors champ, Mark Smothers.
Dude, you should have the way you threw in that game.
In the handicap match that we ran, I think we recorded it, and we'll probably put it up for general consumption so you can see how a match runs with the new ACO handicapping system. But you can check all that out at AmericanCornhole.com if you want to add a little fun to have more and more people play, whether it's in your backyard, at your barbecue, on the cul-de-sac, down the street, anywhere you go. It's a great way to match players of all different skill levels and get more people playing cornhole, and that's the whole idea, the whole thing.
Yep. And you did really well, by the way.
I did all right. I had a good coach.
Put a couple bags in the hole around, and that's always good when you're getting 5 points.
I had a first 3 go in, and then I had a chance to get a 4-bagger.
You did. I was going to jump out of this place if you would have. Man.
You know damn well that wasn't going to happen.
No, I thought you were. Oh, what a bag. That was very nice by Sebastian Barker.
I could have stood above the hole and missed it. That 4th bag, trying to get that 4th one in there. I just don't have that in between my ear balls.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
I don't know, because he's just going to run right over it. Yep.
And you know what? They only need.
Look at this. What's he doing?
The game, he knew he lost.
I didn't even look at the score, but you could tell by that last disposition that it was pretty much over and done. Lane Cruz and Chris Hahn fall 21-11 to Gary Bearpaw and Sebastian Barger.
Nice run, though.
Be playing against, I guess, Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin. That's going to be a hell of a match here on center court. So stay tuned. David Riley and Scott Stroffagen.
Stroffagen. Man, you pronounce it. I'm just going to say.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Scotty S. S to the 2. It almost looks like it's spelled wrong in Scoreholio, but I know it can't be because it says account.
Yeah.
But I think I've been saying it wrong the entire time.
So this is not the first time these guys have played today. Because the last time they played, 21-19, Bearpaw and Sebastian.
Oh, man, all right.
So let's see. We can see what these guys shot during that. Looks like Gary shot 9.75. Tyler shot 8.92. Now you see right there. You see that Craig has moved over against Bearpaw.
Yeah.
And Tyler's against Sebastian.
Yep.
And then Craig shot 9 and Sebastian shot 8.27. So it looks like all the points came from Bearpaw.
Yep. This makes sense the way they've got themselves paired up now.
Yeah. Craig got 13 points off of Sebastian last time. I don't know if I would have switched.
Yeah. It wasn't enough, though, was it?
No.
So, and again, depending upon which side of the doubles court you're going to be on, sometimes your job is just don't do damage to your team and let your partner who's feeling it feel it more. That bag it's got a lilt to it coming out of his hand. As hard as some throw, his looks like it's just about to, it's like a duck you shot out of the air, but man, is it effective.
Oh, yeah.
Great airmail right there. Oh, look at that. Gary trying a little roll bag. Is he adding that to his arm? Look at that. The king.
Hey, let me tell you something. I want to say something. I want to say something. I was over there when I was watching T.J. Miller and Steve Smith against the Waking and Gusman. I was watching Gary, and he made 3 in a row doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got to love that because he is not that guy, or has not been to this point.
No. But his bag was in the center, and they all rolled true right over the bag, right in the hole.
Well, that is a pure testament to the purity, if you will, of his arm swing.
Yeah.
That he can just adjust his grip and do what he wants to it and holds that.
Shout out to Paula Stevenson, Trey Hunt, Jeffrey Hawkins, Chris Reese, John Hollis, and Wally Kessler.
Wally Kessler, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Wally? Kyle Adams.
Gavin Kirk.
Yep. Let's give the shout-outs here. There's Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rowell up early on 3-1 on Zastro and Earls. That's a good team, Zastro and Earls now. They were in our pool, Wayne and Maggie, and they came off the court, and they started, and I turned around. They were already coming off the court, and I went, "Ma'am, I hope y'all won." And she said, "Yeah, we threw all 12s."
Did they?
Her and Wayne. They think he missed one and she missed one.
Yep. Wow. Craig coming in low and hard to try to run through them both. Both of them getting
going to be underway right now.
I think it's going to get it done. They finished their warm-up tosses. Here we go.
Yep.
Center Court, Owensboro, Kentucky, here at the Convention Center, the ACO American Cornhole Organization Super Major, the first one ever, 3 full days of the top-tier cornhole on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
You're about to see some of it right here in this doubles match. First bag out of the right paw of Tyler Amos.
I threw those bags on center court that he's throwing right now, and they're a little tacky.
Yep.
So
the boards seem a little stickier today than they were yesterday. And this is the same set. These aren't the star boards that we'll be using later on for the Pro Series.
My favorite boards, those star boards.
Mm-hmm.
I love those star boards. And neither one of them getting the roll that they want to do. I think both of them trying to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler just got engaged. How about that not long ago?
All right.
You know what we got there, my friend?
Yeah, big old pile of
mess.
Yep.
If I'm Craig, I'm telling Tyler to shoot the backside right here, man. It's early in the game.
Bang. Oh, he did, and he wrapped it around it. Boy, he lipped out.
Yeah. Yeah, go hitting your arm side. But that was a light tap there.
I've kept my distance because I know how you get during doubles. I'm keeping out of arm's reach.
Get up over it right here.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, and he hit it backside. What a shot, Sebastian Marjorie.
What a great shot.
Man, that was a good shot.
We have that one on instant replay. You know we do. Check it out in slow.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Look at that. There's just enough to get one bag in that hole.
Yep, there was just enough. One bag's worth of space. Bang off the backside, and there it was. Good shot.
Yeah.
2-0. Early lead out now for Sebastian Barger and Gary Bearpaw.
Tyler took that same shot, and he just barely missed it. It clipped off, but stayed on the board for him. And there's the block, Craig. What's Craig got, shorts or pants? I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. I think he might have got into Ashley's wardrobe.
Oh,
nice backside there. Gary's going to do it to it. Yes, he does.
Oh, dead center. Dead center.
Little air show getting here early for Owensboro. Up and over again. Oh, and another one. How about that?
Just a 10-point wash with 2 air mails. I mean, come on.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Nice little sequence. And that's what you're going to be seeing throughout the rest of these brackets, A and B. And we are in bracket B, as we made mention of, holding the king seat in bracket B. Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown awaiting.
Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown. Yeah. And I apologize. I do not know anything about these guys.
That's all right. That's what makes it fun for us.
I love it when that happens, to be honest with you.
You have to take a look at bracket A here in a moment and see what's going on over there. Stacked them up right there.
I see Wayne and Maggie playing Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro. And Wayne and Maggie are kicking some booty.
12-1.
Yeah.
One bag left to go with Sebastian. I think he's just content to make. Look at
man.
that!
Everything's got them all bent in right there. Those bags are just there. Sebastian knows. Oh crap!
Sebastian,
look. Oh crap!
He goes. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make you think about what you have to do.
Eric
look
Bruce
what he
says
did.
it's Craig wearing capris. I think it's homemade capris.
Yeah. Either that or he had a hell of a growth spurt since yesterday. Coming in low and hot. Oh, he tumbled in a couple of them there.
You know what? That's really not that bad.
No, because now
no.
Craig's going to give. Yeah,
he said either way, both of them just throw it on the board for the wash.
Yep.
Unless you're a PPR killer, just try to slide through all of them.
I don't really like an airmail, he says.
So my partner tells me that all the time. I just keep on firing.
I love airmails. I just can't do them. Oh, my goodness. Oh, is it going to drop? Is it going to drop?
What a shot.
Wow.
Dude, this is as advertised. Come on.
That thing looked like it climbed up the front two, jumped off, and just decided to sit on the back and watch. That's
Gary's
crazy.
Gary got a smile out of Gary right there.
Yeah.
Look at him.
They both thought that was going to go. So 2-0 still. This game could go for quite some time. And just as we talked about him missing to the left, he misses to the right. So what do we know? Nothing.
No, I know nothing.
Sergeant Schultz, you got the same haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to make another joke that unless you're 50 years or older, you don't understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that. That just landed with a thud. Gary's just going to run around it in between them. No.
Oh, and I think he tried to go around
Did
that
a little
bag.
cute, tried to do a cut shot.
Oh, and Craig can't capitalize. Misses the front bag right in front of the hole. All he's got to do is hit it to score.
Just to run it through.
Yeah. And double eights down there on that end. Come on.
And that's crazy, too, because it almost, thank God the boards are a little bit tackier. He'd have lost that one off the bat.
Yeah.
Cost him.
Here we are back at it again today, Finn. I love it.
Tell you what, we're going to wrap doubles up here on center court. I have a champions crowned here in just a little while this afternoon, probably around, around between 2:30 and 3 maybe.
Yeah, it should be close.
Then those SCR frame games will start up for the Pro Series skins, which I know you're a part of. I posted the entire list of participants, 100-plus ACO pros in town for that bracket of 16 final that they're trying to get into. You can check out and find your favorites on there. And then what we'll do is we'll post the link to Scoreholio so you can watch scores in real time to find out where that cut line's going to be.
I thought he left that short, Finn.
And he's throwing sticky side down.
Yeah, but I thought that was going to hit in front of the board.
You did.
When he let it
go. Came in low. But again, you'll be able to watch all the scores live. 156 is a perfect frame game. 13 frames, 12 points per. Never had a perfect frame game. Been very close, as we mentioned yesterday. Douglas Parker and Panama City Beach. Caleb Hurt and a couple of others have thrown the 150s, yeah. But I think today the cut line, it might be over high 130s.
Let me tell you something. We have over 100 pros today, so the odds are going to go up. Somebody could throw this frame. Yeah. We have the guy that came close in this field, Douglas Parker.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, and how about Gary lets Craig off? He threw one off the back also. And so we've got a 9-point wash. Yeah. This is uncharacteristic of any of these guys right now.
Bear Paul looked around going, who threw that? It's like, I did. Yeah, what? I think our cut line today might be 141.
I'm thinking 136 is good. This thing's not as easy as it looks. I can tell you that right now.
All right, I'm going to write that down right now.
136.
You're saying 136 is the cut
line.
What
do you think, Oz? What are you thinking?
So I'm the dummy who went high.
Yep.
At 140, what'd I say, 141?
Yep.
What'd you say, 130?
136.
136.
Nice bag,
and
Tyler.
Says, what'd you say?
He said 138.
136.1.
Yeah.
He's going to price his right.
Price is right, me.
All right, 138. He did. He prices righted you right there.
JC Sale checking in.
He's going to take 1 point. You're going 135 now? All right. We'll change that up. 135.
Yep. Eric Bruce says 134. What do you think? Are there over 100 pros in this pro series and some awesome pros, too?
Cousin Finney and my gambling partner, Philip Barnett, says,
there you go.
Chip.
Up and over right here, Mr. Bear Paul. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about. That's what Sebastian gave him, the thumbs up.
Up and bang. Oh, man.
He hit his where I've been hitting mine all day long to the right.
I gave him that one while it was in the air. There goes one. Bang.
Yep.
Rattles every bit of that hole. Gary's going to try it again. He figured it out.
That didn't even touch wood.
Nah.
That is in the very bottom.
Going again. Bang.
Nice.
Another one. Boy, the King has got his airmails on point.
I love it, man. This is my kind of game right here.
Craig Irvin, the King of season 17. Oh, and another one.
Another one,
that?
man. This
boom, boom, boom.
Make it look so easy. Craig can score right here, too, though.
Gonna do it again.
3 points, and he grabs the 3 spot right there, man.
Nicely done. Wasn't going to mess around with any of that stuff laying down low front. Just go up and over.
We ought to start the round with 2 bags in the front of the hole and just make them shoot airmails. How about that?
How about Zastro and Earls clawing back on Geiger and Rao on the other center court? It's now 16-14.
Wow. All right, you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
Bring it on.
Scott Mitchell says 146. That's really high. And how about that dirty bag by Sebastian Barger right there?
I'm saying 141's the cut line out of a potential 156.
Eric Bruce, 134. And Jason Cross says 137. He's probably more in the right range.
The official fudge maker, our very own Willy Wonka, Junior Williams.
Absolutely.
Dropped off some fudge for us to sample. All right, the A bracket final. Maggie Geiger.
How about
and
Maggie
Rao.
and Wayne have taken it to the finals?
Yeah, it's a family affair on center court, CBC center court for bracket A finals and doubles. Maggie Geiger and Pops Wayne Rao going to be against the brothers and their keeper.
Yeah.
I think Wayne and Maggie were, way up high, the world champ. They like this building. They clearly like this building.
Yeah, I mean, they can play. They throw in the high 9s, low 10s most of the time. Elijah Roston tunes in at 140, chiming in. I love it. And now this is a game I thought we'd really see on this end. Now up and over, Bear Paul. Come on, don't disappoint me.
Yep, he just gave the thumbs up and got a little bit of a nod. Yep.
Oh, but you know what? Let me tell you something. That's not a bad gamble, though. He only gave up 1 point. It's still fairly low. It goes to 7-4. But that's not a bad gamble. The hole's open in the back. He knows he can make it. Why not?
You know, what's the other worst that could happen? He pushes Craig's back in and gives it up.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you posted on the final on CBC Center Court, as well as the brothers Hurt take on the family Rao/Geiger.
Shan Sheehan checks in, says she misses all us guys. Oh, hope we had a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and yours from us and ours.
Absolutely, and we are enjoying our New Year's after New Year's right here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yeah, a little tent pole, the third of 5 ACO Pro Series skins majors and our first ever super major, 3 full days.
Oh, and Sebastian lined them up over and gave up a 6. That's going to go to 13-4.
13 on 4.
Yeah. Rob Cooksey, left hand throwing Rob Cooksey.
Yeah.
Jesse Cross said this is his favorite live for him to watch. We appreciate you tuning in.
Absolutely.
And everybody that tunes in. We appreciate it. See, Jack Harcrow has made his way into the building.
Now we will swap out these boards for the star boards for the
Pro Series.
For the Pro Series, so it'll be interesting to see how differently they play. All right, these guys Dialed in pretty good here on this frame. Gary should run it up the middle, and he does.
Huh. And I've seen 2 smiles out of Gary today. Look, he still smiled. He threw a 4-bagger, and he gave a smile. Hey, finally.
Where's that been hiding?
Yeah. And they're trying to put some revenge on them. As we talked earlier, Sebastian and Bear Paw put Tyler and Craig into the losers bracket.
Yeah, looks like the swap against their shoulder-to-shoulder opponent is paying off right now for Tyler and Craig.
Now we got Sebastian trying to get dialed in. It gets me sometimes with some of these kids, and I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. Okay. I'll give you Isaac Hurt.
Nicely done there.
I'm gonna give you Riley Brewster, and I'm gonna give you Caleb Rogers. Okay, three top juniors in anywhere.
Gotcha.
And Sebastian, he's just barely over a junior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they can slide the bag in the hole pretty consistent every time.
Anytime they want.
Yeah, but they don't play that game. They block and they want to roll. They want to get you out of what you're trying to do. When I think all 3 of those, all 4, even including Sebastian, can just throw the bag in the hole and beat you.
Anyway, I
don't get it sometimes.
Well, you almost wonder if they have to challenge themselves
to
make it more interesting.
Maybe so. Justin Duke, what's up, man? Oh,
nicely done.
Man, he's so good.
The crowd started to gather around here, understanding what's going on here in bracket B of the doubles.
Now, lay up and grab a 2 right here.
He's saying, you want me to go up? Why not? He can go up and get it. He's going to do it.
He still grabs 2, though.
A couple, though. Yeah, but you know what? If just a little more behind it, he'd have gotten it in there cleanly. And
once again, there was no risk really for him to try that shot. I like to see all the jerseys out there and all the bag partners people wearing their jerseys and stuff. This is just so neat now,
so
man.
Fun. Well, I was even out along Vendors Row, and just the colors out there with all the bag manufacturers out there selling their wares. It's dynamic. It's really great. It's just a great atmosphere, and this is one of the best buildings we play in and year out. Oh, how about
nice.
that? That one
on a string.
There was a lot of risk there. I could have bounced right off the backside, hitting that front bag of his. Sebastian says,
Sebastian's got that shot. He don't use it, though.
It's to your point earlier.
Yeah.
He just said, all right, I'm going to do it. He didn't overthink it. There's going to go with another one. Nice bag right there. How about that?
I think I'd like to see Tyler smile one time, too. You know?
Bang. How about that? Another one.
Dead center.
It's on a zip line.
He pushed one in. He's going to get a point out of that, though.
Yep.
And I think he was really, the way that first one went in, he shot it kind of low. I think he was trying to piggyback a little bit on it.
A little bit.
Yeah. He got the piggyback, but he couldn't get anything.
Unfortunately, the pig kicked him off the back.
Yeah. Craig and Bear Paw, the last couple rounds have been pretty solid down the middle.
Mm-hmm. 14-6 right now, Amos and Irvin over Bear Paw and Barger.
The Hurts take a 2-0 lead over Maggie and Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get to our finals here on center court.
Wayne throwing shoulder to shoulder with Caleb.
Wally Kessler says he taught both these guys everything they know, Craig and Tyler.
Is that right?
Yeah. See Joyce Burtz, what a run she made yesterday, man.
Yes, she did.
She just joined us at ringside. And he went for the drag. And I don't know if that's a good move at this juncture of the game right there. He just gave up 3.
Up 14-6, so now 14-9.
Yeah. But in his defense, he has that shot, and he knows he can make it. You got to have confidence to do that.
The minute you start second guessing it, you'll never make it.
Yeah. My voice is still a little crackly from the Liberty Bowl. Sorry about that. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Just throw the bag in the hole, boys.
Yeah, this has all the makings of an old school seniors match.
Yeah. Thank you, Philip.
Did you see him look at you?
Yeah, he probably did. Probably heard me.
Shut your mouth.
That's a good bag there by Tyler. Hey, and that is perfectly
really well
placed.
done.
He could not put that bag down any better.
No.
Up and over.
I think he's
for a drag.
Going to try to roll it. Yeah.
Oh, how about the roll by Tyler Amos?
Great shot.
Yeah.
He knew that other one was pinched up. He wasn't going to be able to drag it anyway, so why take that risk? And I didn't know he had that.
I didn't know he had
predictable of a roll bag. More and more roll bags showing up for all different
Everybody's rolling the bag except me.
I'm just lucky to hit the board, much less roll. I rolled a couple across the carpet last night.
Yeah, how about Jamie Lee tuning in? What's up, girl? There's a on-purpose block.
Gary's gonna,
and that's Gary's. That's not his game. He don't like that bag. I promise you, he does not like that bag.
I'm surprised because we saw him during warm-ups rolling a couple bags. Nice cleanup there by Craig Irvin.
I don't think he's ready to break that out in a hole, and this could be 4 right here.
In a competitive scenario.
Yeah. And Gary's going to have to make a bag in this round, too.
Right up the middle.
Oh, and he let him off the hook. It is 10 on.
Up.
How about he went for it? Oh, it's going to be 4 points.
That's going to get him on the magic number.
Yeah.
Up on 20-9 right now. Tyler Amos, Craig Irvin over Gary Bearpaw and Sebastian Barger. Again, David Riley and Scotty Stroffagen.
Waiting in the wings. And we're going to get some names on center court that we are not used to seeing it this far down, and I love it.
I love it. I can't wait to see what they're bringing to it. They must have been doing something right, or they wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. They've taken down some names.
Right now, the Hertz are up 5-4 over Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao. And
they got a battle going over there.
The final in bracket A.
And see, I think that's a slick side shot. That thing put the brakes on, man.
It did. Screech to a halt. There's a
look at that. That's perfect.
Run up the center right there to clog it all. Not a lot of communication between Craig and Tyler.
I think you shoot this right here. Short right into the base of it.
Yeah, he wants to go down and see how much space he's got.
I don't blame him.
And he has. I mean, he's got certainly more than he can see from where he was, but he also runs the risk of clipping those 2 bags that are bunched up front and bouncing off the back and nothing happening there, so they could give up a couple. I think Gary's telling him to
the layup,
do what you did, so come in hard on the 2 that you've got.
I think so.
Tented.
I think your aim spot should be right at the base of those.
Yeah, those 2, and see if you can run them all through. Well, he's got 2 bags left, so.
Absolutely, and that's why I think it's right now it's time to shoot it.
This one's moving day right here.
Mm-hmm. He is so deliberate. He touches on that 15 seconds.
Oh, boy.
But it's not, you know what? It's not the end of the world right there.
No, but he didn't set himself up for anything with that 4th bag. Now Tyler wants to go down and take a look and see what his options are, because now if you look and see from that overhead shot, you look at what he didn't really do him any favor. Maybe with that bag on the left, he gives himself a little bit.
I was thinking that too. Make it come in from the outside.
Yeah.
Push it a slick side.
But he's throwing outside on.
Yeah.
He'd have to come across left or right from the outside. Well, he's going to have to hope Tyler does him a favor here, I think, is what and I think that's what he and Craig were talking about, how to avoid doing him a favor at this point.
See Daddy Barger tuning in right across from us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got a great crowd around center court right now.
Yeah, we do. And a great match going on the CBC center court. Now he's just, oh, wow. He couldn't have gone up and glued that in there with wallpaper paste.
It's perfect. Yes.
The Hertz have jumped up to a 12-4 lead over Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao on CBC center court.
I see. I see. Every time I look over there, Isaac has got Maggie's laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Coming up, trying to do it
again.
He
got 2 to go.
2. He did.
He got 2 to go and picked up 2 points. That's all he needed to do.
What he was trying to do with that 3rd bag, but it was pretty remarkable to be able to do it with more traffic in the intersection.
20-11. Do not count them out.
Mm-mm. Nicely done, and now it's time for Gary to step up and be Gary, and he does just that.
That's exactly what he needed right down the center. And now Craig partially a little bit out of play. Gary, I like that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Craig will just go in and clean it up. Oh, he's going to reblock. Well, there's enough of Craig's bag there to he could run all of that through. Not now, probably.
I think he lays up right here.
Yeah,
I think Gary lays up. He's got one in the hole. Nothing. Don't worry about it. He's still got 2 bags.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what.
Yeah, you don't have to be a hero at this point. You just have to be consistent.
Watch him place his feet like he always plays them, a little bit cocked off to the left. He's going to try to run through something.
Yeah, he did. Oh.
And guess what he did?
Ran through Craig's.
Yeah. Now, Craig, is he going to get aggressive and shoot over this? To really put some pressure on Bear Paw.
Up. Oh, and in. How about that? Yeah,
right what I said.
Yep, good call. Gary's going to try to match it.
And that's going to do it. On the board wins for Craig. And they get their revenge right there. What a great match that was, though. Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
Well, 21-11, Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin against Gary Bearpaw and Sebastian Barger. They will advance now to take on David Riley and Scotty Stroffigen. And, again, the winner of that match will face off to the king seat holders Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown. And a couple of names you may be saying to yourself,
Never seen
them. Never heard those guys.
Never heard
you're not the only ones, but you're going to get an opportunity to see just that here coming up in a little while. But we got to get through this next match here on center court as the action continues. Boy, and it got away from them over there on CBC center court. Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao 20-4 to Caleb and Isaac.
It was 5-4 last time I looked. Now it's 20-4.
That's what happens.
And they're fixing to win that bracket.
They can hurt you and hurt you fast.
Scott.
We need a consult.
I need some help, man. No, I just want to see your bag. Just want to.
All right. Yeah, they did spell your name wrong in Cornhole. I was going to say it's Stoffridgen, right?
Yeah, it's no A. It's an E.
And this is made by B3. Andy Blader, huh?
Say my last name.
I can't.
Stoffridgen.
Stoffringer.
Stoffragen?
Stoffragen. All right, Stoffragen.
Maybe German. Well,
we know how to say your name.
Yeah.
David Riley stepping over here.
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Now get over there and get down to business.
Hey, he's a character now, David Riley.
I've been saying it wrong my entire career.
I think I said it right the first time, didn't
I? No. You were barely lucky to get the S out. That had to look like a New York cab driver's name to you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. He put me on the spot over here, too, did he not?
He did.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, and I know they spelled it wrong all over the place. It's spelled wrong everywhere.
Yeah.
There's an R where it shouldn't be, an E where there should be an A. Stoffragen. All right. Now we know.
Hey, but let me tell you something. We've seen.
It's Stoffregen.
Yep, that's it.
Stoffragen.
We've seen him before, right? He made it.
Yeah. It's E-N, I do believe. Well, we'll have him turn around and look on the back of his jersey.
It was E-N. I did see it. It's E-N.
He said, there's no A in there. But doesn't that come off of his Scoreholio account? Shouldn't it be in there the way he put it in there? I don't understand that.
Yeah, and I was going to say, we saw him in the Pro Series.
Yeah, have he spelled his own name wrong? That's big trouble right there.
I had that trouble in school a couple times. It was my middle name, too. It's Lee, L-E-E.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nice. Wait a minute. Get out of here. Your middle name is Lee?
Yeah.
Get out. No way.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
As in Robert E?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is going to be a very character-driven match, I think, from the red lane.
David Riley is a fun-loving guy. Now he pops the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to play with them.
He's a piece of work.
Yeah, I heard him hollering all the way across the room earlier after somebody hollered. I said, oh, crap, that's got to be David Riley.
Riley.
Throwing the beating B3s. Excuse me.
Andy Blada, part of the ACO broadcast family.
Absolutely.
Always glad to see him. He spent some time with us out at Field of Dreams this past season in August. That was a lot of fun. We have the What is it? Oh, he was yelling. Somebody was yelling to you, Phil. I don't know who it was or what about. All right. Oh, he wants to be up on the TV.
It's delayed broadcasting. It kills me.
All right, there
you are, buddy.
Ask and you shall receive.
There you go.
There it is. Now, again, there is that delay, so keep that in mind.
I never even look at it when they're playing.
Feel the thrill.
Yeah. I got used to it once in the world. So, but boy, I struggled with that thing the first few hours of that.
Well, it gave me a chance to look like a genius when you'd announce the score, and I go, no, I think it's this. Again, live from the center court here at the Owensboro Convention Center, the Tentpole Super Major, our first one ever for the American Cornhole Organization. Glad to have you along. If you're checking us out on Facebook, that's awesome. Bring those comments, throw some love or some shade, whatever you want, into the comments section. And if you're watching on the YouTube channel, invited to do the same. Throw us up on your big screen, no matter where you are. Maybe you're at work, going to the break room, and get us up there. If you got that smart TV, all you have to do is bring up the app, click, click, clickety-click, and we'll be up there, right there with you. If you are on the YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and also hit that bell to get notifications of fresh content as it is uploaded. We'll be on the lookout for shorts and great shots coming up after the Super Major as we get ready for what's going to be a beauty leading to the King Seat Final in just a little while. Yeah. This is going to be something right here.
Bad Boy Riley and Stoffregen. That's Andy
Stoffregen.
Bladen. Bad Boy Riley. I like that name. Somebody, hold on. I got to go back to this comment. Kyle Johnson said these boys are about to get waxed. Now I'm trying to figure out which boys he's talking about. Come on. You got to come on back if you're going to say that. I need to know who you're talking about.
The beauty of that comment is that he leaves it up to your own interpretation.
Richard Major says, bad boys. And I saw Rich was in the building playing with his partner, Terry T-Bone Dawson. Yeah.
T-Bone.
And we're underway here, 2 bags down. Yeah, Scott, I believe, has made both of our Pro Series, Finn.
I believe you are correct.
Yeah.
Giving me multiple opportunities to get his name wrong.
It's Scott.
S squared.
Yeah.
S to the second power. Boy, he puts a mean grip on that bag, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got that thing wadded up like a snowball before he lets it go. Watch this. Like a little wadded dough.
Oh, and it just went by the hole, and he gives up 4 points to start.
What I meant. The wadded dough.
Oops, I just saw it again.
Still 4-0 though.
And that's a little short.
Well, nice back.
David is a really good player now. I mean, he's all the annex he has aside, he is a really good player. Look at he talking crazy.
Yeah. And it's something you mentioned earlier, seeing Isaac Hurt talking to Maggie and making her laugh and everything. You get a little court chatter here and there, but
absolutely.
not like Riley's telling you what kind of game you're playing while you're playing it. Or what kind of game he's playing while he's playing.
Yeah, really.
Nice bag by Craig. That was
going to be another good round for them.
That one's going to drop on the backside. Might even drop before he gets to it. Oh, and it doesn't.
Oh, and that's 6.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's
going to
10-0.
Pinch it up. I thought for sure that back bag was going to drip in there before he even threw.
We got some predictions in here. 21-7, Gavin Kirk says, Craig and Tyler. Scott Beck, Irvin and Amos, 21-13. Scott Beck, I was surprised we didn't see Scott this weekend.
I thought he was going to be here this weekend.
Yeah.
Scott-O-Matic.
That's what I call him because every time I play him, he is. He don't miss. I like Scott just went after it right there.
Nicely done.
How nasty was that, man?
It's just an effortless up, over, down.
Roll.
Yeah, that is second bag blues.
Yeah.
Boy, that thing took off like a shot. You didn't want to do that.
Hey, but he's not mad about that. I'm going to tell you right now.
No, he keeps it
in
front of Scott's face for some
things
there
like you go, Scott.
It's a great rattle right there.
Yeah. If you want them all, get them. I like that. hard, fast, slick side.
Inside arm.
Yeah, give us something to talk about right here. He's going after him.
Yep, coming in hot.
Oh, and now let me tell you something. Scott's got 2 off the back and can score.
He's going to play it safe.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
I thought he was laying it up, just kind of playing it safe. But, man, that thing just decided to get up and hit second gear and made its way to the hole.
What a turn of rounds right there, though, man.
Yeah.
Scott throws 2 off. Tyler throws 1 off, and then Tyler throws a beautiful roll bag. Scott throws another one off. That round was crazy.
It still picks up the point.
Yeah, it still picks up a point. On a beautiful shot. That was the inside-out throw.
Very nice.
Outside in, what it was.
Outside in.
Yeah, outside to inside.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. Teach me that shot, young man.
Riley going up and over.
And there you go, David.
How about that?
I think these guys want to get you in this kind of game.
Oh.
You notice his hit just about the same play. Oh, he thought he had
the drag.
He thought he had the piggyback ride right there.
He's right up there towing the line, too. Oh, what
nice
about a
finish,
shot.
Craig.
That's a kingmaker kind of shot right there.
That's a guy who's won the King of Cornhole, too.
Yes, it is. Very nicely done.
Yeah. David giving you some love.
Yeah, the power and the finesse to pull it off. Look at that. Boy, look at that final. It's almost a speed skater. Did the Eric Heiden pose there at the end of that one.
You think that's on purpose right there?
What's that?
That little block.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll tell you right now, it was on purpose.
Absolutely. As will this be.
Oh, let's go, boy. I heard that chant from across the room.
Coming in hot.
Just kicked on him.
Leaves himself on an outside kick.
Man, this guy's a really good player, though. Tyler didn't like that bag at all.
Left it too low. He's left that whole outside available. Outside in.
Nice.
Nicely done. Well.
Yeah.
Well executed.
He went for this big push last round, and the bag got away from him. Let's see if we can do it this time.
Come in hot and run through it.
Boom. There it was. Beautiful shot. And it's twice it's happened to him.
Just caught enough of Tyler's bag to slow it down, and boy, it just hit the brakes, didn't it, right there on the front edge of the hole. All right, so 14-1, Amos and Irvin over Riley and Stoffragan.
Every time you say that, I say, you're saying it wrong, and that's the right daggum way to say it.
Well, what's funny is that's the easiest way to say it, and we missed it every single time.
There's a big conversation going on about Craig's pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody says, I have a sudden belief that capris will improve my cornhole game.
Either that or he's got to have a word with his dry cleaner.
Put them on his website, they will sell. Here we go, Finn. We got a new project.
There you go.
ACO
Capris.
We'll start producing capris for men. Oh, what a shot. David Riley. Great shot, man.
Picks up a couple there.
Yeah. Look, he scared the heck out of one of them kids come by.
The kids as they go by.
One of them Fretwell kids, they already have trauma from this building.
He scared me to death right there. Boy.
Man, I love that shot, though. Way to go for it, David Riley. Oh. David is getting fired up over there, man. Sometimes when they get fired up, it fires me up, so I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, well, it's what you want to see. I mean, if you don't have the passion for it, you
nice
never
bag,
end
Scotty.
up out here. So very well done, very well executed. The Hurt brothers are waiting the winner of Bracket B. Is the bracket we're in right now. Oh, that was close.
Hey, is he going to M1 him right here?
I think he is.
No, he's going to go for 2.
Then let me finish. There it is.
There it is.
Pick up a couple. So
yeah,
14
that's back-to-back twos. Man, these guys are characters, dude. Look at the crowd. We got Big Daddy Cornhole sitting there in that big yellow jersey.
No, that's
not a good one.
A little bit of a letdown after that last shot he threw from that position.
And you notice Craig's not laughing. He's pretty focused.
Yeah. A little more dialed in right now mentally than he was at the beginning of the game. I think Riley did a good job of getting in his head a little bit.
I like that shot right
He's
there.
good.
You know, you got to make Craig try to change something one round.
Yeah. Needs to get Craig to
it
make
might have worked.
Different kind of decisions.
Up and over.
Nope.
Oh, he piggybacked them all in right here, but Craig should pick up two. Look at that shot.
It was almost in slow motion at regular speed.
It was. It was just a little short of where he wanted to hit it. I think he goes in clean. He makes it tough on Craig to pick up two.
All right, it's a 16 on 5.
Yep. It's going to change for me here in just a minute. There it goes.
I'll pass on the Craig Prees.
That was a good one. That was a good statement.
All right, so let's ask our man behind the scenes here, because somebody did point that out in that airmail that Riley threw before that bag hit. He was over the line. Is that the players call that on one another? Bag's got to hit the other board before you go, right? But it looked like maybe he was right at that edge. But who's responsible for making that call? Oh, come to a rest, not just make contact with the board. So, but who makes that call in a game in a gentleman's sport?
Don't you have to turn it into a certified official, correct? As the other player, not
the other player does.
The other player does, yeah.
If an official is on the court, sure. Which
18 on 5.
Nice bag
yeah,
right
it was
there.
a nice bag. Trying to get to push on the other bag.
Took that angle away from him there. You're going to have wow, it's nicely done
that
up the
was
middle.
A pretty good bag.
So you'd
right
have to
there,
have a lot more power on it to get into that right side based on where Craig left his bag. But trying to take away that lane as well.
I like the timeout here. It's going to be a big shot. He can throw on the board for a wash, try to keep the game going. He can shoot this. Look. David Riley's shooting airmail. No, he's not. Are you kidding me, David? Why you disappoint me like that?
Oh. And you know what almost happened?
You almost missed it.
Missed the board. Yeah. You get a little too comfy and a little too cute. Ended up biting you right back in the arse, as our friends across the way say. Speaking of which, the ladies and gentlemen of the UKCL, the United Kingdom Cornhole League, be playing host to the first ACO Europe Major in Manchester, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Nice bag right there. Put it up in the way. There's plenty of real estate for him to go up and over if he wants to get it, but he's going to try to run it up the middle.
There's that shot. That same shot. That little kick to the right.
That outside in.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, too.
It drips in there nicely. All right, chance to do some damage. Two bags left.
We're going up right here, baby. I love it. There's the signal. The universal signal.
There it is.
Up.
Yep. Grab that snowball, let it go. Oh. Riley says he can still get it. I don't know.
Just a hair short, but he put Tyler's bags in play that were pretty much bunched up.
They put one of Tyler's under, put him back into play for his final bag. Coming in hot. Oh, and he gathers one. Nice. He's trying to take them all.
Yeah.
If he goes up high enough and gets enough arc and he takes them all.
Oh, come on. He just held up on the end. What a shot, though.
No rake. All right. Yeah, it wasn't going to need the rake. That was a really good bag. Really good shot. But, yeah, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, the ACO Europe Major. Big fun, Manchester, England, making our travel plans now. Looking forward to making an elongated stay over in the UK, and looking forward to getting over there. Some of our top players and top people are going to be heading with us, and looking forward to the competition and the transatlantic handshake.
Yeah.
Thanks to David Lilly and the whole crew with the UKCL. I know we have players coming in from Scotland. I think there's a couple coming in from Ireland that'll be there as well. So looking forward to it, swinging down to Cornhole to see those folks. Yeah. Everything's nice and clean here on the boards.
Well, I'm hoping I get to go, Finn. Let's put it like that. Nice double fullback. And David showed that he can play that game, too.
Chris Clark making some announcements to leave the schedule out for the rest of the afternoon here for doubles. We'll get our Pro Series meeting together, so we'll finish up doubles, get underway with those frame games, find out who of these 100-plus pros will make it into the bracket of the final 16 with $10,000 on the line just for the Pro Series this afternoon. Tonight it'll all start around 7 o'clock, the main bracket here on Center Court. Looking forward to having you join us, whether it be on Facebook or whether it be on the YouTube channel. Whatever it takes, find yourself a cold one and find yourself a warm one to cuddle up next to, and then you can watch throughout and have some fun with us in this skins format. It is a blast, and $10,000 on the line. So 18 on 5. We've been sitting here for about a minute.
I think Tyler was my pick for the Pro Series. He's done really well in those.
Yes, he was.
And he let him off the hook.
He thought for sure he had run that one up and through.
Man, I did not see that coming. And Scott got to give up 2 more.
Let him back off the
Put
hook.
him on the 20. He sure did.
All right, so 20 on 5. The winner will advance to take on Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown right here on Center Court. And then after that, the winner of that match will take on Caleb and Isaac Hurt, the winners of Bracket A, to find out who will be our doubles champions here at the Owensboro
Man, what
Super
a crowd.
Major.
What a crowd we got gathered here, man.
They're being treated to an
interesting
display of shot making.
I don't think Craig meant to do that.
Sure he did. Just ask him later.
I will.
There he comes, nice and even. Leaves the block. Up and over. Nope.
David, with down 20 to 5, it doesn't hurt to take that chance.
No, just for good measure. Well, now he's got to go
up. There it is. Everybody's pointing up, man.
Everybody's
Come on.
Pointing at the ceiling. Here it comes. Up.
But he still give up the 1 point. Nice game, though.
Nicely done. The number 1 seeds, Craig Irvin and Tyler Amos, take down David Riley and Scott Stoffregan, the number 5 seeds coming in here.
You got that name down, don't you?
I got it now. So Zach Pardue, Keegan Brown will face off against the Buzzsaw team of Irvin and Amos here on Center Court. Then the winner of that, Further Trouble, will face off against the Hurt Locker, Caleb Hurt, Isaac Hurt. And we will have a doubles champion crowned here within the hour, and then we'll have those frame games up and underway. And then you're going to have to split and go see if you can vie for one of those spots in the final bracket.
I'm going to make it today. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hope so,
I'm going to a slick bag today.
Let's hope so. All right, very good. Well, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO here in what I like to call the second best seats in the house with Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. Huge crowd gathered around Center Court here waiting for this final in Bracket B. Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown having to fight their way through the crowd to get back to Center Court. And here they come.
And they look like young. And like I said, somebody's going to have to tell me which one's which. I have no clue who these guys are. No, I don't. I'd like to know what kind of bags he's throwing, though. Huh? I'd like to know what kind of bags he's throwing, though. Blueprint?
On the blueprints?
Yeah. What? From over in Louisville area. Keith Blair's boys.
Oh, okay. Well,
you know, some good players come out of that area. I can tell you that right now.
If he's part of the Blair bunch, he's been up there throwing with a lot of our friends and neighbors up in the Louisville area, in L.A., as I like to call it.
So I promise you, and you know what? I know a lot of people, do I not?
Yes, you do.
I have never put eyes on either one of these guys.
Well, there's Blair. Maybe he can come over here and shed some light on what's going on here and what to expect. But I kind of like not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, and we love it. In the winter, this gets, guess what?
The
It hurts, man, you know?
Well, you got Keegan Brown shoulder to shoulder with Tyler Amos. Zach Pardue shoulder to shoulder with Craig Irvin.
Okay, I'm glad you got that straightened out.
More than welcome. Mainly that was for the benefit of our man putting the scoreboard together. If that helps you out. And this is the number 1 seed doubles team versus the number 35 seed doubles team. So we'll see how the boys from my hometown are able to fare against a couple of seasoned center quarters.
Absolutely. Guys we see on center court all the time. They're going down back one more time, they said? Or is it up? Or I guess.
We'll find out when everybody finds out, I do believe, when they start locking stuff into Scoreholio. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. The action here on center court at the Owensboro Convention Center. You see there in the background, right over the shoulder of a former king of cornhole, is the king of the cornee. That would be our man Rich Pyle, who's going to be out hosting Whole Nation. And he is lovely better half Tracy right there. Going to be running some game challenges here. Greenbacks, sponsored by Green Construction LLC, coming up. We've got mini bags. We've got all kinds of fun stuff that we do behind the scenes.
That's today?
Sometime over the weekend. I don't know if it's going to be today or if it's going to be tomorrow. It just sort of depends on the availability of the court, I do believe. But good stuff nonetheless. Mini bags, long toss. We had shooted challenges, greenbacks, which is great. You throw the bag backwards, which we had a good time with the last time. I do believe it was our girl Shelby was throwing in leather pants, and she decided to shoot it and throw them the way like a long snapper does in the NFL. And if I'm not mistaken, she had her bags that she got to throw that way, and Fergie stepped in and said, "You can throw as many as you want like that."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fergie, he's a character, man.
Blueprint
here we go.
cornhole bags.
Scott Beck said Craig will dominate his end, and it's going to be 21-10.
All right. Well, I will tell you this. Zach Pardue does have his hands full right there, side by side. And it looks like we are underway.
Bag shot right down the board, to the hole, right down the center street.
Boy, and I'll tell you what. Yeah, Tyler's bags are playing slow.
Hey, and guess what now? Craig and Tyler have to double dip these kids.
Yes, they
do.
And
I'm calling them kids. They might be older than what I think. They look young.
Boy, he's got an interesting delivery.
He does. He throws that bag all the way back behind his back.
And cocks it back there like a baseball pitcher.
Yeah.
A little bit of work to do there for Tyler coming in hot. Oh, he takes two in.
Oh, Craig said that's good.
He'll take it. A little hitch in the giddy up there, so going to pick up a couple to start.
Yeah. How about Purdue and Brown? Pick up the first two.
This is our first look at the right-handed pitch out of the paw of Zach Pardue. We already know what that one looks like. Seen it a million times.
If these guys are nervous, they really did not show it, huh?
Well, they wouldn't have gotten into the king seat.
No.
By exhibiting any nerves whatsoever, especially out there amongst the rabble of the main room. Oh, boy.
And Craig let him off the hook.
Yeah, he lured Craig out there.
Perfectly placed Temptation Island is what I like to call this.
What's he going to do? Going to try to exert some dominance right out of the chute and off the
give
back.
Up a point.
Cost him one, so you know, low risk. Low risk, but he was trying to show him a thing or two. Say, hey, here's who you're standing next to, fella.
Yeah.
Now, what does that do to his confidence for that shot through the rest of the game? As an early lead is mounted by Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown, 3-0. There's a lot going on with that pitch right there behind his back.
Oh, and how about that one got away from him?
Got away, yep.
And Tyler's gonna try his best to pick up three right here. Nice.
Well, he's putting a little more zip on it now.
It used to be Tyler's game, too, but Tyler's changed up his game over the last. This could be 5.
This could be a chance to
and there it is.
reclaim the lead, and they do. They'll take back first bag as well. A couple from Keegan Brown, unable to find the sweet spot. And again, you watch him, the way he cocks that thing behind his back and then lets it go coming around it. The mechanics of every throw, we've talked about it, 500 players, 500 different ways to get the board or the bag to the board.
Yeah.
Some more effective than others. Some don't even look like they should get there, but they do.
Oh, Craig went up and over again. He's been pretty hot with his airmails. He's 0 for 2 in this game, though.
Against Bear Paw, he was,
and that guy went after it. Bags in the center.
Completely dialed in.
I thought he could get around those bags.
He's got the whole hole is available up and over again. Oh, there it is. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, Jace Koss is calling Pardue Brown 21-12.
Wow. Well, they're fixing to get
time release. That's a time release.
Oh, and he pushed that in. I think that's going to be 3 for Craig Irvin. Should go to 8-3.
5-on-3 does indeed become 8-on-3. Here comes that bag that sits up and decides whether or not it wants to, and why not?
You see his shot. He tried for the push. He got him to go, and then the bag kicked over and took one off the back.
Again, I invite you to stick around later this evening. ACO-PRO skins in prime time, 7 p.m. We'll get underway here on center court. The first pro to 7 skins wins. It's the best 7 out of 13. Let's say you and I are playing and you whoop me 7-2. I make the money on the 2 skins I won. You make the money on the 7 skins you won, and then the other 4 unclaimed skins goes right into your wallet. And then you just continue to
I'm hoping I'm shooting for some of that gear money.
Let's hope so. Get up there and keep accruing. You can make yourself a nice paycheck.
Absolutely.
When all is said and done, with $10,000 in purse money on the line for the final 16. Those frame games will start up here as the qualifier to find out who makes the cut and how they will be seeded into that final bracket of 16. Again, all of that will start live here on center court this evening around 7 p.m. from Owensboro, Kentucky. And that'll be 7 p.m. Central, so 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Up and over. Oh, he tried to get that kind of that flop again. See if he could drop it back in there. A lot of interest in this game around center court.
It is, and they get Tyler and Craig pick up 2 more in the first of what could be a double dip situation. We had a couple yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Devin Thomas double dip Brock Beasley in the juniors to take the championship. Martina McBelt took
there you
double
go.
dipped Amber
There
Farwell.
you go. There you go. You had to bring it up.
My man. And then Mark Smothers just took care of Bob Heil and won, and he took the seniors championship. So we'll find out who our doubles champions will be here in just a few minutes. Will it be the team of Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown from the Louisville area, or will it be the juggernaut that has been in the past?
I don't know if you see what's going on down on this end. You see what's going on down this end. After that round where Tyler left a couple bags short and stuff, he is just throwing bags in the hole. He decided, heck with the block.
He's going pure power.
Nice double four-bagger again down on that end.
A little happy birthday wish in the background.
Yeah, how about Wes Livingston? Out of 870 Cornhole.
Mm-hmm. Ashley Irvin making sure that
I wish she'd bring me one. No, I'm kidding.
Craig's go-go juice is fully fueled. Wes Hatfield, let's go. Pardue and Keegan, let's go.
They got some fans online here. I can tell you that right now. Oh, and he missed another airmail. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, you're right. I think Tyler's done messing around. He said, "I'm just going to play the brute force game, and you can do all the finesse shots if you want." Up and over. Oh boy.
Oh, and he opened it up for
he sure did. Zach's got an opportunity to come in here and make big noise. Oh, and he doesn't take advantage of it.
But he's going to grab something.
Yeah, but that was an opportunity wasted against a team like that right there. So 10-on-7 right now. See if they can claw their way back maybe to even here and just get that momentum back.
Man, this kid down here is throwing bags in the hole too now.
Yeah, he sure is. Try to get that outside in bag that we saw a little bit earlier. Nice, yeah, there it is. It's just all brute force. Plug the hole and then drive it through.
Step out, slick side, right down the main street, off to the left just a hair. Should get them all.
With that clockwise spin, he should be able to. Oh, look at that.
Oh, and they plugged up.
They plugged, but I'll tell you what, he can get them. He can get them.
He's going to take a nice hard shot to loosen those things up.
Just a
They're
little
plugged
bit of
in
a
there
lane.
pretty good.
Yeah, Zach left him a little more space than I think he wanted to, but I think he can get up there and drop them all. Coming in, and
there it was. He's got 3 of them to go. He's going to pick up 4 points.
3 of the 4, so you got to love that right there. Nice shot by Tyler Amos. That's going to take him to 14-on-7. But again, as you mentioned, Pardue and Brown in the king seat, they have to be double dipped.
Yeah.
In order for Irvin and Amos to make it to the Hertz for the championship final, and it could very well be Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown against the Hertz.
Might knocking some of this rust of center court off right here.
Mm-hmm.
And those bags right there, they're slow on that slow side. Like I said, I threw them a little bit earlier this morning, and they're slow on that slow side. They're not an easy push with them either. Nice.
Nicely done.
You make me look like a fool, Craig Irvin, and your capris.
I'm like, as soon as you say that, he's going to drive.
Oh, I knew he was going to.
And he did it. Oh, look at that. That one just snuck in down around 7 o'clock. Good finish
2
there
points.
to just give up the 2. So 14-on-7 rolls to 16-on-7. And if they win, all they have to do is do it again. I see Blair over there kind of eyeballing things.
I was trying to get his attention. I was going to try to get him over here, but I never could get his attention, so we'll just let him sit there.
Very focused on his guys from just up, I guess that would be 64.
Is that
64
what it is?
East.
It's about 80 miles, right?
Yeah,
I
just
agree
about,
with that.
Just about.
Somebody give me a water.
About 75 minutes, I think, from Louisville. Once I got to Louisville, coming down 71 to get out this way, 64 west.
Nice.
All
2
right.
more for
me.
Yeah.
A couple more of that bag. He just seems like every frame he's got that one that he's going to have to go chase it if he really wants to get it, but it ends up just kind of sitting there, costing him a couple.
I'm liking seeing all these pros in their pro jerseys getting ready to throw their frame games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some are back there warming up, and some are sitting here calling matches. Some are sitting in the bleachers.
And that frame game, that's a 13-frame opportunity for you to play the Ghost. Possible 12 points per frame. If fully realized 156 points would be a first. We've not had a perfect game yet. We've been very close. And the cut line will determine who will make it into that final bracket of 16. The predictions are in right now. I've predicted the cut line at 141. I'm going really high. You've said 136.
Yep.
Our man Oz in the truck has said 135.
Okay, so I want you to think about this. The first round of the match, Tyler Amos threw 2 bags that stopped in the middle of the board.
Right.
Tried to push, got one off. You know what his PPR is right now? In the 11.
Is it really? I was going to say 10-5.
Yeah, I mean, he is throwing some smoke.
Well, you said he knuckled down. He just decided to quit being cute and just decided to start going full brute.
$20-7.
Well, he's leaving that one way outside, opening up the center lane. Now as he Going to try to clean all of that up, coming in hot. Yep. Oh, nice bag.
What a shot.
Wow, to be able to do that and not hit Keegan's bag, but that was a nice cleanup there by Keegan Brown.
Keegan kept the game alive,
yes,
though.
He did.
You still have a chance as long as that 21 hadn't hit.
That was a nice bag by Tyler and a nice bag by Keegan when he could have very well have just chunked it out of nerves and said, let's go on to game 2. Nicely done.
I believe that score was like 21-7, Levi Irvin, who's asking what the Bear Paw score was. I think it was like 21-7. My man right here has got it in his arsenal.
21-5 against Riley and Stoffregan, and then it was 21-11. Yeah, Barger and Bear Paw.
Yeah,
the Barger Bear Paw score was 21-11.
And this could do it. Craig can finish this game off, and we'll go to the second game. It's always not easy, is it?
Up and over.
Oh, keep the game alive, young
the
man.
Airmail to get the wash. Nice shot.
What a shot.
Zach Pardue steps up and delivers. Well done. he's
that was a nice shot. Look at that.
He's over there laughing. He's having a good time. That's all it's about there. I see Kim Dice over there. She's one of our top-tier women's players over there working at gum like it's her job.
Yes.
See Amish over there?
Yes. I talked to Amish today for a few minutes.
Look at that.
Hey, nice roll bag.
That thing looked like it just grabbed its knees and somersaulted all the way around.
How about that one? Nice, get around.
Nice get around right to left. There's another one just sneaking in.
Tyler's going for the push. He don't like it. This is a tough push.
Yeah, because he's got the sticky side down. Going to come in.
Slick side.
Side
what a shot.
No, I'm saying
what a shot.
The bag he hit was sticky side down, so he had to have a lot of juice, and he got it done. That's a great double four-bagger.
That is not easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. That is not easy.
Very well done.
Yeah. Watch this. Here it is right here on the big screen.
Little instant replay, nicely gathered. Craig's going to lay that block. It not a bad bag. It doesn't seem like that's maybe what he wanted to do, but that certainly helps.
Yeah. His partner looks at him, they laugh, get a little chuckle out of it. It ain't over. It ain't over.
Oh, my.
Now, Craig can put some polish on it right here. He's laughing. He's laughing.
Building blocks. Oh, a couple more.
Yeah, I think Craig goes in, and right here, this should do it. Yep, that's going to do it.
Yep, that
game
final bag doesn't matter. Yep. All right, nice airmail to finish, but it's going to move us on to a game 2, 21-7. Tyler Amos, Craig Irvin take down Zach Pardue, Keegan Brown, but they've got to do it again now. The double dip as the King seat holders. They have that benefit, so now it's just a one and done. Who will face off against Isaac and Caleb Hurt for the ultimate doubles crown here in Owensboro, Kentucky, the American Cornhole Organization. Our super major, our tentpole event here in season 19 as we work our way back to this building for back-to-back world championships for season 19 towards the end of July. It's going to be an expanded world championships with extra days added to the front for extra competition, including AAU and more. So we're looking forward to that. If you happen to be planning to be this way towards the end of July, you're definitely going to want to swing in and say hello, maybe even throw some bags in the tailgater zone. You never know. So these guys have decided to already get underway, so here we go.
Somebody predicting a Pardue Brown victory, 21-19.
Well, I will say this. Having not spent any time on center court, they acquitted themselves very nicely.
Yeah.
And now I think they've got any nerves, which they showed no signs of whatsoever, out of their system. I think you're going to see this is going to be a punch, counter-punch kind of match. 1
point here for Tyler. Yep. Man, this kid's good down here, is he not?
Absolutely. Keegan Brown.
Yeah.
What's his jersey say? The Shed.
Yeah, the Shed Cornhole.
Yep.
I think that's up there in your area, Louisville.
The Louisville area?
Is it Louisville?
No.
Or Louisville.
Louisville. LVL.
It's like trying to say Stroffgen. Stoffregen.
Stoffregen. Stoffregen.
There we go. Now, Mr. Pardue's getting in the groove. Throwing those blueprint. These are arcanes that Craig and Tyler are throwing. The shed is in Mount Washington in my backyard.
Is that right?
That's what somebody said. Brian Moser, you know where that's at, Mount Washington?
Well, there's a Mount Washington up outside Cincinnati, but I know that's not it. What are we watching, says Larry Call. We're watching the finals of Bracket B and the doubles here in the Owensboro Super Major for the ACO. The winners of this bracket will take on the Hertz, Isaac and Caleb, who won Bracket A earlier on the CBC Center Court. Those guys taking a little bit of a break. They'll be back to the action a little bit later on. I see over your right shoulder the GOAT, Russell Tabor, sitting over there eyeballing the action.
Frank Gears,
the cornhole dude.
My partner, Nick Garner. I'm surprised he's this close to me, not mad at me.
He tried that roll up there, that cartwheel bag, and it just went a little long.
And he did too.
Another one. They're building a nice backside wall on that hole.
I think airmail by Tyler. He might could drag his bag and leave those two hanging.
Yeah. He's coming in hot, though. Try to run it up the middle.
He's not mad.
Yeah, just going to
gets two more.
Lay low and play it safe.
3-0. Nice start by Craig, the king of cornhole.
Tumbled in, season 17. Season 17, and then Fergie, the king of cornhole, season 16, is bouncing around the room as well.
Yeah, wearing some kind of leopard skin print shirt. What in the heck?
Delightful.
Yeah. Brandon Monroe said, let's go. Keegan and Pardue. Man, that bag was thrown awful hard, was it not?
Yes, sir.
That's a good bag.
These guys both have a very good low, fast.
They really do.
Fast bag delivery if they need it. It's
you know what I like
a
about
rocket
them?
shot.
They hadn't shown any emotion. They're just throwing bags.
No, Zach's been down there laughing it up a little bit with Craig. I think that was probably the first time they met one another when they stepped up shoulder to shoulder here on center court.
And he picks up 4 points right there.
They're going to take that first bag, 4-3.
Yep.
Does exactly what he wants to do with it. He was lucky to catch that back corner, and it swirled back down around. Nice bag.
This kid had a good game. I'm going to see what his PPR last game was. I know he had a couple that was, blocks and stuff.
There's that one. He's just traditionally every couple frames throwing one that just sits out there. But he won't chase it. He'll just go ahead and finish with what he's got. Offer up a couple, which he does. Tyler and Craig will retake the lead at 5-4.
Tyler threw an 11 and Keegan threw a 9.88, which is very respectable.
It's crazy to throw a 9.88.
Yeah.
And then, although I guess when you got your partner involved as well, to lose 21-7. But 5-4, we talked about this one's going to be a counter-punch kind of game, and you're starting to see the counter-punching happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
see the orchestrator or blueprint bag sitting on the front row over there.
Mm-hmm.
Jody Thurman.
He makes those game-on bags too, doesn't he?
Yeah,
for Todd,
he does.
Matt Gammon, Michael.
He does. Nice bag.
Nice. Very nicely done. Run right through it.
We might get us a double 4-bagger right here.
Looks like it. Yes,
there
we do.
It is.
Nicely done. Taters exchanged, weaponry gathered, and here we go again.
Headed to England. Come on.
Yeah, about that. March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Looking forward to 3 full days of cornhole with the UKCL, Daniel Lilly and his crew. And I mentioned that our folks who we met for the first time here in Owensboro last year for the World Championships, Tom Collins, Matt Bailey, and their respective family members who came over from the UK, from Cornwall, to be part of the championships. They had a great time. They're looking forward to us heading that way, and they're going to be heading to Manchester for the ACO Europe Major as well. So a little bit of a transatlantic handshake and family reunion. Looking forward to that. Getting down to see the par in firsthand, tipping a pint or 10
of warm beer.
Huh? No, room temperature. And the room is a cellar. Come on now.
That's warm beer, Finn. Nice bag.
Roll bag there.
He liked that. There was a little emotion from him.
He did. That's the most I've seen from him yet. Oh, and it was almost enough to run that through.
Picks up 2?
Almost enough to run that through.
Picks up 4, did he not? Yeah.
Although I think if he had thrown a little more, with a little more behind it, he'd have put one of each in, and his other would have stayed off to the right. I don't think it had enough momentum behind it to run through.
It's been a long day. We started at 7 o'clock this morning. It's been a long day for everybody.
Yeah,
nice
and a
bag.
long way to go.
And it's only 2:48. It seems like, we're sitting here calling a doubles match, usually late in the evening.
Late at night, yeah.
And, and I'm sitting here thinking, it's got to be 8, 9 o'clock at night, and it's 2:48.
Yeah. Well, we're planning on getting those frame games going here
Yeah.
soon, but we still got to get through this match, and then the winner of this match taking on the Hertz for the doubles championship here in Owensboro.
Arcane bags being thrown by Craig. I see Brian Monahan and the author of Arcane bags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice up and over. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's 7 points.
Yeah, just caught enough of it to make it tumble off to the side there, but he had plenty of room to work with. I think he was trying to get a 3-bag drag in there.
Yeah. I know that's not complete country, so.
Yeah, you, if you're watching, you can't hear the music that's playing in the background, and be thankful. It's garbage.
We have a debate over what
That's
what we
there's
like.
no debate. It's more of a monologue, really. All right, so these guys just stacking them all up in front of the hole. Who's going to have the guts to go up and over? No.
Chad Yates says excited to see new faces at this level.
Yeah. It's good stuff from right up the road, Louisville, Kentucky, Keith Blair's camp.
My man Brian Burnett out of Hernando, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. You got bags flying all over the place down there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. he just ran that all straight up. Yeah. Zach telling Keegan, just come in there and come right at it. Bang. Oh, look at that. It's like a Jenga.
And this could be 3. Another 3.
Jenga, he releases that bottom pin and everything goes.
16-4.
Oh, Tyler. And again, it's a double dip situation. So if you're thinking, well, wait a minute, that wasn't the score last time. 1 game under their belt, 21-7. Good finish there from Keegan, but 16-4 becomes 20-4 now. The final point to get back here on center court. If they can pull it off, they will do just that against the Hertz. Isaac and Caleb waiting in the wings. I would imagine they're probably throwing back
about that
some.
shot?
Nice.
Snuck in the back door. Look at
Zing, bloop. Yep, little Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Just inching that bag a little bit further forward, knowing he's going to get it whenever he wants it. Well, maybe Zach will take care of it for him.
I see the Hertz. I have not seen them warming up any at all. I see Isaac sitting over in the
there he
stands.
is. I was looking, thinking that maybe they were over there staying warm, but nope, he's over there eyeballing just like everybody else. Boy, and how many times have we seen that?
A bunch.
That bounce bag off the back.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of times, if they get enough height on it, we'll see it just drain it. But, and then
How about Craig is going to give him a wash out of this?
That's normally automatic for him as well. So he's spun around in his culottes over there. And
a lot of people might not know what culottes are.
I have a sister. That's the only reason I know.
I got 2 of them. I knew what it was.
I'm ashamed that I know the word, but kind of came in handy there. He might be cutting the circulation off to his calves. He might want to check that out.
I'll tell you one thing, though. It's warm in this room right now, and it's getting cooler where we're sitting, but it is warm in this room. Been warm in here all day.
Yep. It's better than people complaining that it's cold because so oftentimes it is very cold in the rooms we're in.
They could go up to Atlantic City where they had us in a freezer for
warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that was missing was the plastic flaps on the doors and the big meat hooks.
Or Panama City, Florida, where you stuck me under that vent for 2 days. What's up, Dan Newcomb? My
sitting over there with your shawl on.
Nice
Memo,
bag.
What a bag.
Beautiful bag.
Wow,
Heck
let's see
yeah.
that one again. That was crazy. Crazy good.
I can't throw the
Check
bag
this
that
instant
hard,
replay
man.
out.
Look at that.
Bang, just collects everything and just rattles a little bit. That's a great shot. Oh,
He tried to roll it. This guy's got a little roll back. Hey, it doesn't matter how they finish. I mean, how this game ends up. These guys have made a heck of a run in a loaded field to finish where they finished.
Absolutely. How many teams we start with? Well, there's a little window.
200 over 220. I know. I don't know what they added today. And Craig just needs to put a little block here. No, he's got another bag. I'm sorry. He needs to put a little block there.
Go with your gut. Look at that, muscles. Oh, so close. So close. Craig wants to go down and take a look at it and see what potential damage he could do.
You know, they are moaning for you. You see that bag sitting on the top of the other one.
Yep.
That bag was starting to fall, and all of a sudden the other one just thought, nope, you're not going down.
Clamp down.
Nope.
So what are we looking at right now? 6 on 4.
Yep. 6 on 4. Craig has a bag in hand. I'm not going to call this guy a kid anymore because he does got his
adult beverage.
Yeah, adult beverage. How about that? Showing it to everybody, man.
All right, he's just
Craig, come on. Don't just boo. Boo. Everybody booed him.
Just giving up the one.
Yeah.
20 on 6 becomes 20 on 7. No guts, no glory, mister. Nah,
yeah,
not true. He's got plenty of glory.
He got a lot more glory than a lot of people in this room have.
Yes, he does. I've got all the gut. He's got all the glory.
Oh. And they can't seem to finish it off.
No. 21-7, the result of the first game, which led us to this second in the double dip scenario, 20-7.
Tyler going to try to keep the pressure on right here.
Right now.
Yep.
Yeah, the scoreboard should read 20-7 on your screen.
Nice finish, kid. Same score, 20-7. Zach Pardue has the first bag. They're trying to stay alive. This is the second game of double dip of bracket B.
Craig and Tyler feeling generous today with foot fouls. Yeah, not calling them.
No.
When they could. They would just have to draw an official into it. I do think that is something that we've seen come up a lot. Oh, up and over, nicely done. What an airmail. Across the game, across the country, nice ask and answer, great shot. Little air show going on. And, some people seem to think, well, as soon as it left his hand, you saw it was too long. Think it doesn't matter. I think it absolutely matters. I wouldn't allow for it.
I would not, and I'm a big fan of they should call it all the time.
I agree with you.
I mean, I hate that stuff.
Oh,
game, set,
he
match.
Did it. Oh, but a very nice showing there from Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown. Nicely done. good game, but that does, in the double dip scenario, take Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin right back here to center court. They are coming in as the #1 seed. They will be playing out of the blue lane against the team that did not come in as the #1 seed, oddly enough. Isaac and Caleb Hirsch
must be missing.
I guess that must be it. That must be it. But our man Chris Clark out here, he's been running this tournament like Clark work. He and April Clemens. We're going to have our finals here in just a moment. But again, a very nice showing from Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown. Very well played. Congratulations. They'll take home a nice chunk of change, as well as we await the arrival of the Hurt Locker here to center court. All right, we're going to take a break after this game, and Frank is going to be giving a little heads up to all the pros that will be taking part in the frame games here in just a moment to find out where they fall in the cut. You go do your thing, brother. You are one of those pros. Philip Barnett, the way that this is going to work, 100+ ACO pros are going to step up into games that are we call them frame games, but they basically are you against, well, you. 13 frames, 12 points possible per frame, 156 total points possible, and all you do is go up and make as many as you can in those 13 frames. You against the proverbial ghost. We'll find out what that cut line is going to be. Is that cut line going to be in the 130s? Is it going to be in the 140s? Will anybody throw a perfect 156? It has not happened to date over the course of the frame games in the Pro Series, but Frank Years, you can see, gathering everyone together to give them the final instructions. And again, they will throw those frame games to find out if they've made the cut and then how they will be seated in that bracket of 16, which will be the final bracket, which will get underway tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So come back here and join us. If you've got a little happy hour plan or whatever, get out there and get to the bar and have them get us up there on the big screen, and then you can watch along with us as we give you the best coverage possible here from center court in Owensboro. Frank Gears is out there ready to give the final instructions here. Frank Gears, the founder and the founder and the president of the American Cornhole, of the ACO, that's what I meant to say, American Cornhole Organization. So as he continues to round everybody up and get them in the corral, this is one hell of a picture right here. Let's see if I can take one while we're looking. Our players had to run off and get some additional refreshment. I don't know if you can actually hear what's being said, but again, trying to round everybody up.
All right, pretty sweet. All right, real quick, everybody who's left out here, let's give these guys and girls a big round of applause, man. These are ACO's best players on the planet, man. So we're seeing this out.
Right on. We'll just let you listen.
As far as the jersey situation goes, everybody is good right now from what I can see. Moving forward, though, this is the only way it works for you, especially you. No, everybody here, seriously, this is your last call. Tell it to your rest of the pro friends that aren't here. You must be wearing an ACO Season 19 Pro jersey. If you do not have one, you need to make sure you purchase one. We need to be wearing that. We've only got 2 Pro Series left. We have one in Dalton, Georgia, and we want to have one in Branson, Missouri. Dalton, Georgia is in February. Branson, Missouri is in May. So if you want to participate in those, you must be wearing your ACO Pro jersey. Everybody else has a Pro jersey on or has a prize jersey right now. 2040 and a couple other ones out there. But that's very important for you to know. The other thing to let you guys know, so we can continue to communicate with our players better and better, particularly the pros that are sitting in front of me, is that the team is setting up a specific private Facebook page for our pro players. All right? So that's going to be kind of cool. I'm actually going to use this photograph that we're taking today probably for that page, so that'll be kind of neat. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple days. Another thing is, Finn and the media team, we have a thing called push text that he's been using, all year long. And if you do not, or you are not signed up for that, make sure that you have your proper cell phone number registered with the ACO, because what we would like to be able to do is actually push text messages just to you, just to this group of pro players when we have to communicate with you. It's a really good way for us to communicate with you. So that's very important. If you don't know what that's all about, just reach out to somebody on the ACO staff and they'll put you in touch with Finn or tell you how to get that phone number. Watch the taco, we're talking about that all the time there as well. So that's what we got going on there. But other than that, let's get the photograph done here real quick. Alright, so here's another couple things. This is kind of exciting too. I think everybody knows this, but this Pro Series is worth $10,000 this weekend. So if you make the cut, so there's 100 plus, how many is the total number? 102? 98. We're at 98. So there's 98 pro players that'll be doing the frame game. Everybody knows what the frame game is about. The top 16 scorers are the only ones that are going to be playing for the money. Alright? The top 16 scores of the frame games will be playing for the money. We start that at 7 o'clock. The number one frame game thrown will be our 1 seed. The 16th highest frames game will be our 16th seed. One plays 16. Skins normally are $25 this year at the $5,000 ones. Today they're worth $50. So each game is worth $650. All right. Everybody again knows how it's work. We've got a new widget that we're going to unveil. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to keep better track of this, and it's going to hopefully educate people that are watching this as to what exactly is going on. So we're real excited about this new widget to keep track of the scores and everything else. So again, at this point, I think we're going to assign the courts. Oh, Chris has something he specifically needs to say. I'll give you the mic here.
All right, guys, listen up. We got 2 hours to get this done. Because we ain't gonna take the 16 of you. The rest of you want to get in that big line draw. So it's imperative that y'all be ready to go when you're up to play, so we get this done in 2 hours. That's how much of a time crunch we have. I can't have y'all out outside and y'all on the play. Okay? Gotta be hanging around. You gotta have your bags ready. There's a list of names on the wall of what order you're in and what board you're on. Okay? So just be ready. All right? Yes, that is in order. Yes, okay. Now, the 2 teams up here, y'all gonna go ahead and continue. Y'all gonna go ahead and start playing this matchup role. Everybody else can hang out and watch. The first 8 people can go and start throwing ACRs, but just be ready when you go up to be ready to play. Okay. The 4 is playing on the, we'll throw y'all at the end when y'all get done with y'all's final match. Okay? All right. Anybody got questions about that? Because I want everybody to get a chance to get in that blind draw if you don't make the final 16. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay? Fair enough? All right. All right. Court 11, Brandon McClendon. Court 13, we got Brandon Earls. Court 15, Bob Howell. Court 17, Austin Thompson. Amber Fredwell on 21. Austin Douglas on 19. Aaron Campbell's on 24. And Aaron Lampley on 23. Everybody good? All right, let's go. Everybody else can have your picture back. Okay? All right, I need all my scorekeepers to your courts. All my scorekeepers to your courts, please.
Each match? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Because we got the one scoring widget that we can use that he's got built out.
So we built one that's a little bit different with it. It has like all the numbers that we would need, and we had no idea whether or not we were going to do it.
Yeah, he wants to run out of the whole
Sorry. That's all I need.
How's it been going over there? Good? He has one coming. I don't know where he's going to be. I'm hoping. He's going to call his final. Don't know. I don't know where there's going to get. I don't know what's
If I Jersey just did it.
So is this the link I'm showing them? Is there a new setup up here for this? All right. I just want to make sure we're following along exactly the way you expect us to be here. Center court here, Owensboro, Kentucky. What you're looking at now is the final of the ACO doubles tournament here in Owensboro, and it is the Hurt Locker, Isaac and Caleb Hurt. They are in the blue lane. I do not believe they should be in the blue lane, should they? Are they the highest seed? Are they the high seed? The overall seed I was looking at earlier had.
I think they need to switch. He's got that cranked up.
Yeah, we're going to have him turn that down here, especially because we don't own the rights to the music that's playing, thank God.
Yeah, we say that. We do have to say that, don't we?
Oh, goodness. All right, so the doubles main B, and winners Craig Irvin, Tyler Amos against the Hurt Locker. Isaac Hurt, Caleb Hurt. All right, getting that updated scoreboard ready to go for you. Caleb and Isaac out to an early 2-0 lead. If you're following along, again, we had our pro meeting here. We just posted the link on the Facebook page for Scoreholio if you'd like to watch those SCR games, those ghost frame games. You can follow along and find out who your favorite player, how they're doing up against basically themselves. Maybe you'll find yourself somebody else to cheer for. Who knows moving forward? Who's going to make it into that cut of the final 16? How will they be seeded 1 through 16 with 100 ACO pros vying for that $10,000 in skins money?
Could this be the day? Could this be the day?
This very well could be the day the Mississippi Ninja steps up and takes it all.
Yeah.
Well, all of it that's available to him.
I'm saying, could this be the day that Craig and Tyler could pull the upset, which it will be an upset?
I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So,
hey, and this has got to be the Hurts have to be double dipped, correct? They came in here without a loss. So.
That was all information that I was waiting to hear from Chris Clark, and right now he's getting things underway with the SCR games. We'll give you the update now as these guys continue firing out one another. Oh, wow. A little bit of a miscue there from Caleb Hurt.
4-4. And Isaac is throwing that block. He's 4-0. Yeah.
4-on-2.
There we go. Thank you. I was a little lost. Sorry about that. Airmail.
Coming up. Man, going to lay it low.
Man, that is way short. Way short. And he struggled yesterday with that bag right there.
Oh, boy. Tyler goes for the airmail, bounces it off the backside.
You see the signal?
Yep. Up and over. Oh, nicely done. Nice
center.
recovery, yeah.
Dead center.
All he had to do is recalibrate. And there was one. Asked and answered right there. 4-on-2.
Oh, and
is the score right now. Each of these come in as the number 1 seed out of their respective brackets, so they are pleased to be playing from the lanes they're playing in. And there's another one off the backside right there. That's going to be a 5-on-2.
Yep. 5-on-2.
5-2.
Yep, 5-2. Not 5-on-2, 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2. That's my bad. I wasn't calling the score of the frame. I was calling the overall score.
Somebody predicting Craig and Tyler 21-12. I will take that bet. What a great day we've had. What a great weekend so far. And it's only Friday.
Absolutely. All day long I felt like it's Saturday. And it's only Friday. So you still got your whole weekend ahead of you, no matter where you're watching from. And feel free to head into the bar. And if you were going to be in there, tell them to throw this up on the TV in the bar. This will be good fun. You can find out just how good you are compared to those you're seeing up on the big screen. 5-4. Score doesn't change.
Man, I just love to watch the Hertz play. They play so well together.
Or 5-4. It did change to 5-4.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I mean, they play so well together. When they make a mistake, they don't get mad at each other. You know, they just throw bags.
And they come in every single time they play knowing which one of them's probably hotter than the other.
Oh, yeah.
And knowing who's going to have to carry the other one at any given time. And if they are both on fire at the same time,
You're in
good
trouble.
luck.
You're in trouble. How about that nice push right there?
Look at that thing, the big push.
Yep.
Man, that is just all muscle coming in at a low trajectory. Oh, and how about that? Look at those things tumbled in the fair. I can't believe they did not fall. Going to grip it and rip it. Finish it off. He does just that, up and over the top, drops it down
nasty.
low. That is insane.
Nasty.
Great stuff. Takes his 2 and follows it in with the 3rd bag. Tyler come in and muscle through his.
Nice.
Take a couple. Isaac should put it in here to
there
take
it
a couple. So 7 on 4. Seven to 4. I'm sorry. 7 to 4.
You're a little bit off, but that's okay.
No, but I say that all the time. This on that, and it didn't occur to me the way that it could be misconstrued.
Absolutely.
Frank Gears, go to the.
Eddie Devine says Hurt Locker 21-14.
Shelby is looking for you. Shelby is looking for you.
Yeah, this is one of those games too where I just want to sit. I don't even want to talk. I just want to sit back and watch it as
absolutely.
a fan.
we see it enough, and Caleb's got another bag of. It's Craig is doing all the scoring down on that end. Oh, and he got another one over there. Is Craig a slide in here for 4?
See if he can take it right to left and leave his
There
bag
it
alone,
is.
and he
Perfectly
does. Very
done.
nicely done. Nice touch.
Yeah. Yeah, they take the lead with that throw.
So 8 on 7 now. The Snowman gives him the first bag.
I'm surprised he hadn't gone into just power bags like he did last game. Ended up throwing that high PPR.
Well, he's certainly playing against power. I mean, if Isaac wants to, he can play that low push or that low block and then come roll them all, push them all up through there. But, yeah, you're right. It seems like it would serve him well just to go for the hole.
And look, you knew that. I knew that bag was coming right there. But it didn't really hurt anything because Kyler's got 2 bags that he can't get.
Right.
So, I mean, if he'd finish off this round, maybe only give up 1, he'll be all right. Oh, and he's short with both of them.
Didn't want any part of that.
He is talking to himself, too, man. He is in a heated conversation with his inner self.
Right there, it was Craig said, come on, man.
Right now, he has nothing in the hole. How many times do you see that?
Yeah.
2 off the back, 1 out of play.
6 on 1 right now. Oh,
and he pulled tight. It's going to be 8 on 4. It's going to be 4 more back-to-back 4s for the team of Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin.
So 12-7.
And Craig is dialed in. He's down the center.
You said the Hertz come in with no losses through bracket A.
Absolutely. So they have to be double-dipped.
They will have to be double-dipped because
they haven't lost. And Irvin's and Tyler
and
Amos have.
And Craig did.
They had to come through the loser's bracket.
Loser's bracket, that's right.
Woo, how about that shot?
Pretty nice-looking bag there. Coming in from the right and left.
And there's the Hurt special
there
right
it
there.
is. And he knows he's going to do it. Bang, bang. 3 bags. Nice shot.
And how about uncharacteristic was that?
They'll take advantage of it.
Oh,
he won't. Well, I
And
tell you,
he's
I think, is this going to sound stupid? Well, if it is, it's me. That board, I think, is a little tackier than that board. Have we seen how many bags have hung up right in front of the hole right there on that board?
A lot of them, but I think they're both playing a little bit tacky.
Yeah, I just feel like right in front of the hole there, from the top of the logo to the hole, is putting the brakes on a lot of bags that normally we would see just run through.
I guess Isaac has exercised the demons. He's not talking anymore to himself. And put both bags in the exact same spot.
Yes, he has. There comes that.
Yeah, that's what I like. Cut around.
Low block. He's going to step outside, come in right to left. Tumble up and
what a
over.
shot.
Nicely done. Great shot.
What a shot.
And what's crazy is it came in at an angle and did exactly. I mean, it just cut right to where it needed to go. It was perfect. Perfectly done.
Oh, and he could pick up 4 right here.
A 4 spot. Take advantage of that
There it
middle, which he
is.
does. No fourth bag blues from Isaac Hurt. So
Nope.
that's going to move things to 12 on 11.
Miss Hurt giving the cheering on right
Mama's
behind
in the
me.
back. Very happy when she's specifically cheering, I think, as she always does, really for Isaac to keep his head in the game and to continue to perform. She knows Caleb is the master of his own domain. Caleb's fiance sitting down there right behind Tyler Amos, as a matter of fact, kind of eyeballing things from the opposite end from her beloved.
Yep.
Again, just a reminder
Nice
on the Facebook
bag.
page, if you want to click that Scoreholio link, you can follow along with the SCR scores and find out who's going to be leading in the clubhouse.
2 more. Oh, and he pulled Caleb's bag just a wash.
Some early SCR scores out of a potential 156 points. Aaron Lambert, 138.
Hey, that's good. Aaron Lambert is on a tear, man.
You were talking a lot about him
South
last
Bend,
night, sitting across from us.
Yeah,
here at
Austin
Center
Douglas,
Court.
135. Bob Howe, 137. And this is just the first 8.
Yep.
Okay?
Austin Douglas sitting on a 135. Bob Howe, 137. Brantley McClendon, 123. Amber Fretwell, a 115. I don't know that 115 is going to get it there.
I don't think that's going to make it today.
Austin Douglas is sitting on a 147.
Is he not done either, is he?
Can't tell what frame he's on.
Court 15, Bryce Jefferson. Court 15, Bryce Jefferson.
How about that name, Bryce Jefferson, going to court 15?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a shot.
tumble draw.
What a
What
shot.
a nice bag. Good stuff.
Man, I love it when that happens, unless I'm playing against it.
Do you know?
Then I hate it. I mean, absolutely hate it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Good shot. Craig gives him some props. Caleb says, come on out to that outside.
He liked it. Up,
Just
going up.
Yeah,
There,
bunch
there
it all up
yep.
in front of him, make him go up.
Oh,
he hit
man,
it.
there it was.
What
Nice
a
shot. Nice shot. That was a round of shots.
That was absolutely.
And not the good ones either.
Should be sponsored by Jameson.
Yeah.
That round of shots. There's a nice instant replay. You can see that in slow-mo. Very well done by Tyler Amos. And
just a wash out of that nasty shot.
Great shot making by both.
Brock Beasley, Court 17, Brock Beasley.
Brandon Earls threw a 130.
Ooh, that's low for him, I think.
Yeah, right there on the edge, possibly.
Yep. No, I think it's going to be higher than that.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, Craig is stretching out his whole body.
Austin Thomas in a 139.
That might be good.
Yeah, Craig is getting full extension. Like I said, he's got that kind of that Eric Heiden pose when he's done.
He's throwing well right now, too. They're up 14-11.
Well, you know what? It's on that end of the court, shoulder to shoulder with the king, and who could very well be the king of cornhole this year.
Absolutely.
Caleb Hurt. That's going to be one of those that we always talk about is who's going to make the mistake.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to come down to. Who's going to make the mistake on that end? There's going to be pure brute force and speed coming off the Isaac Hurt, Tyler Amos end of the court. But it's finesse, and it's going to be continuity and the ability to stay consistent on that other end. And who's going to make
that was
the
a
first
nice bag.
mistake. Nicely done. It hit hard and
but he did
stayed left to right. Nice collection there by Isaac.
He did Isaac a favor. He turned that bag where it was square to the hole.
And he got it.
Made the push a little bit easier.
Although, as we both know, all he needs is the teeniest, tiniest little piece to grab a hold of.
I was playing him yesterday in the blind draw, and I was throwing against Chris Cooper. And he had one sitting on the left. I told Chris, I said, don't count that bag out, Chris. Chris says, oh, he can't get that bag. I said, dude, I've been sitting over here on center court watching a million times, and if he's got a bag you think is out of play, him and his brother, they're not.
Yep.
Okay? Next thing you know, Right down it. Got it, man. Yeah. Chris just looked at me and says,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't been just sitting over here twiddling your thumbs. So 15 on 11, Irvin and Amos right now. They will have to double dip. Am I correct?
Yeah, they do have to double dip.
That is a double dip scenario. This is a double dip scenario here. If Irvin and Amos win the first one, they got to do it again.
And
so
hopped up and went to the left.
They know they've got a game to play with if they need to. Look at that thing. Just hop up there and lay flat.
That is a pile of mess if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that looks like it's all sewn together. They're going to drop bags, go down and take a look, take a timeout. During that timeout, just a way to remind you here that the Owensboro Convention Center not only playing host to our tentpole Center of the Season 19 Super Major, the first ever Super Major, 3 days for the ACO, American Cornhole Organization. Also, it is sort of our pathway back here for the World Championships of Season 19. We'll be back in July as we were last year, and looking forward to being back with more top-tier level action, also some AAU action. We got a lot of cool stuff planned. I think we're going to be looking at maybe some Slider Cup, State Slider Cup tournament.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Tailgater Zone.
I think this may be a double layup for 4 each.
Very well could be. Yep.
Yep.
Decided it wasn't worth the risk.
No, I mean, there's really nothing there. That hole was clogged, plugged up, everything.
Continuing to see the SCR frame game scores roll up as everyone prepping and trying to get into that final bracket of 16. A little bit later on, still to throw, Shane Fretwell, Sean Phelps, Priest, Spencer Garner, Steve Smith, Steve Cheatham, TJ Miller, Gustafson, Hewick. Ghost is not doing so well today. My man Philip Barnett coming up.
Well, I hope not, because I hope he puts me last with these 4 boys.
Well, I would imagine so.
Yeah,
that would make perfect sense.
I have not thrown one back.
Yeah, you have not. That does work certainly to a disadvantage, and I appreciate your your commitment to center court, my friend.
I am good right where I'm at, buddy.
Austin Douglas threw a 147.
Nice job.
Austin Thompson, 139. Aaron Lambert, 138. Heil, 137. Higginbotham, 131. Brandon Earls, 130. Brantley McClendon, 123. Brian Jones, a 123.
Way to go, Brian.
Amber Fretwell, Aaron Candler threw a 98. We'll be hearing about that later.
Oh, he was already mad about his throwing this morning. I walked across to the hotel with him early. He was not happy.
He was not happy.
No. I disagree with you, Gavin Kirk. I know what you're saying, but
oh, wow.
That was a great push.
Again, slow motion and at full speed. Nice bag right there from Craig. Got one left. Coming in dead center.
Nice 4-bagger there by Caleb Hurd.
And the finish. Nicely done by both. Double 4-bagger there. Keeps the score 15-13. Irvin and Amos. For the purposes of this game, the number 2 seed, based on the fact that they come in with a loss and we'll have to do the double dip. So,
yeah, Gavin Kirk said it shouldn't be a double dip if it came out of 2 different brackets. So Gavin, so you make it all the way to through your bracket and don't lose a game, and it's a double elimination tournament for the winner.
Yes.
So you think you should not have to be double one and done? No.
Yeah. You've earned the opportunity to have to be double dip.
Absolutely.
For sure. Now, if they had both come in with no losses,
it would be a 2 out of 3.
It would be a 2 out of 3.
Absolutely.
If they both came in with a loss, it's
a
one
game.
And done.
Yep. I like explaining that. If I was in the winner's bracket, what a good bag, man. He's made some shots.
He
in this
rattled
game.
that board, and it did a lot.
Yeah.
It did a lot of the work for him. Nicely done.
See if he can pick up 2. They're inching closer to that 21. They're up 15-13 right now. Isaac finishes up with a 10. These boys are throwing bags, are they not?
Yeah, they are. And they're not wasting any time getting it done either. No. So he's going to pick up a couple more, 17-13.
And Tyler's throwing really, really well.
Yep. Wonder what, are you able to see the PPR on this?
I think I can find it. Let's see. I don't know. Is it a reset bracket? Is that what it is?
I don't know. In fact, you know what? They're not even keeping track of
The PPR?
Their PPR on this one. They're just keeping track of the score. So.
Okay. Well, I'll say Tyler and Isaac are probably close to a 10. Craig's probably close to an 11. That 4 made his PPR go down a little bit. And Caleb's probably around a 9 something.
There's a great bag there by Craig before that.
Oh, that was a beautiful bag.
Nice. He put one in there,
yeah,
and then he plugged it up. And there's room. What's he gonna tell him to do?
Here's the situation. Caleb has nothing down.
Nope. He's just gonna come in
and they only need 4. Craig's got 2 points, two bags down.
Yeah, he tried to break it up there, and I think at that point it was a little bit of a haphazard delivery on that bag that bounced it out off to the left. He's got some work to do, that's a fact. But if there's anybody that can do that work.
I'm never counting him out.
That would be him.
Craig needs to lay up right here, I think, or I don't know. Maybe he's going to try to push through them all. Nope, he's laying up.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done.
Yep.
Yeah. Caleb says, "You want me to go?" Yep, he's going up. Oh, and off
that's
the
the
back,
game.
And that's going to do
game
it.
1.
Game number 1. Going to have to be double dipped again now in honor of
double dip weekend.
In honor of it's what has been a Dairy Queen weekend.
Yeah,
absolutely for sure. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to reconvene. I thought they were going to switch ends, but they're going to reconvene and reset. And now they're going to go for it again. So how about that? That's 21-13 in game number 1. What do you think this game's going to look like?
Man, I'll tell you what, the way they're throwing, Tyler Amos is really taking it to Isaac down there. And Caleb looks like he's struggled a little bit, so who knows? They may turn it around. You know, they are the world champions 2 years in a row.
Yes, they are.
So don't count them out.
Every chance they've had to team up and come in and take the hardware or the woodwork, they've done it.
Yeah.
Live from center court, Owensboro Convention Center, Owensboro, Kentucky. Glad to have you along for the ride. If you're checking us out, what time is it on the East Coast? Right now it is 4:35, so just about out of work. Maybe you've had a place where you can keep your phone up or keep your laptop or tablet up and keep an eye on things during the course of the day. But the SCR scores are starting to get posted. You can check those out on the Facebook page right now. Click that link and just go in there and look at the dashboard. You'll be able to see all the scores, and you'll see live scoring as we go. Bryce Jefferson right now sitting on a 132. So he's having himself a pretty good frame game.
Let me tell you something. I was talking about Bryce was at that tournament I went to Saturday. Mm-hmm. Bryce Jefferson is probably one of the smoothest throwers. Looks like he throws it with very little effort.
Yeah, like velvet.
Yeah, and he just got to get out of his own head, and that was an attempt to block right there. And these blocks are not working right now for the team of the Hurts. No.
Boy, it's a nice.
Craig is on a mission, and he is throwing really well.
Yeah, I was to say that's a nice line that he had there. There was no messing around. He found the line and he delivered right down it. Everything bunched up there should clear that up, and he does.
Oh, and that man, he's probably gonna get both of those.
He's got one left. He's got one left.
Yeah, he's all right. Let's see. Craig tries to throw a little blocker behind there. Nope.
No, he's going to. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he did.
He'll take that.
I thought he was going to try to split the difference there, but, yeah, that's probably a good call. Up and over to see if he can get them all. Only gets the one. He's going to have up 2.
Yeah, I mean, his airmails hadn't been as strong either. He missed a couple in the last round.
Well, I don't know that he had enough vertical on that one to come in to come down and pull that bag in the back. I don't know that he – well, he should have. I've seen him take both of those bags before, coming in from the top and pulling them down.
He clipped the front bag with that throw.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Harcrow up.
Bryce Jefferson finishes with a 132, matching Brock Beasley. So right now, they find themselves in the top 16.
What's the high and what's the low?
I don't know, but something's going on behind us. I don't know what that is.
Oh, now here's Isaac's first chance to pick up a couple. Let's see if we can do it.
I think 147 right now is the top score.
Austin Douglas, who makes it every Pro Series.
Yep.
Yeah, good player.
Too.
he gives up another point.
All right,
I'm going to tell you, this is unlike the Hurts, the way they're playing right now.
Well, Craig was in yesterday. I think Tyler arrived today. The Hurts we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
So you would think if anybody was still trying to get their feet under him, it might be Tyler Amos.
Yeah.
He has absolutely found his groove.
Look at Craig.
After just arriving this morning.
Craig's thinking he's making everything right now.
Yeah, he really
and
is.
look at that bag. What is going on?
Oh, I wonder if the tackiness of the boards is
very possible
getting in his head. Well,
he's already poking his chest, saying it's my fault, Isaac.
Yep.
Hey, but let me tell you something. Craig and Tyler won that first game. They didn't give the Hurts a whole lot of opportunity to score.
No, they didn't. And 21-13 is the final. Is quite a margin, as a matter of fact. But they've been playing great all day, and as you mentioned, Craig has lather, rinse, repeated on that bag right to left.
Yeah.
He has got that one dead nuts on.
Hey, well, let's talk about this, though. They've been playing on this court for a while, too.
Yeah.
You know, the Hurts, we saw they finished their bracket 4 games before.
Yeah, probably an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Over on the CBC Center court with Dylan and the CBC guys, Bill and his crew.
Well, you would think that the second game they should be fine, but so far it's been a struggle for them.
But do you recall earlier we said, I wonder if they're over there warming up, and you said nope.
Nope.
There's Isaac sitting over there watching the bracket B
got
championship
one to go there.
game. Yeah. And he held the back, so he's got a lot more room there than it looks like from our angle. If you look at that top angle, he's got plenty of space, and he's coming in. He's good at that left to right, even from the inside arm.
Yeah, I think he just goes in, not try to push anything in.
Yep.
Make Isaac make a shot.
Yep. See if he can stick that bag.
Oh, and it went by now. Isaac going to try to drag? I think so.
Oh, and they got it surrounded. Nothing.
Wow. Wow. I thought he should shoot the airman right there. The time he should shoot it, he didn't shoot it.
He had all kinds of room.
He had a backstop back there, too.
Yep.
Possible and
maybe
one.
And one, yeah. Yeah, so Austin Douglas still holding the top score at a 147. Let's see who else is throwing something up there. Brock Beasley at a 132. How about Hiles still holding in the top 4 with a 137?
There you go.
Could this be Bob Hiles' redemption after last night's loss to Mark Smothers in the Seniors Championship?
Brian Reed, I'll try to get an answer for you for later. I can't answer that right now. So,
what's the question?
If there's a tie for 16th, how do they break it?
They work their way back through the frame games till it breaks the tie, I do believe.
Yes, there's a starts at frame 1. Yeah, there you go.
And then you work your way through until somebody has broken that tie.
Man, why y'all asking me all these questions?
Because you're supposed to know the answer, that's why.
I know a lot of them. That one.
All right, so Chad Jackson, Caleb Rogers right now holding on to the 16th spot with a 117. I do not believe that's going to hold.
117, man.
Yeah.
One thing about it, going late, like
I'm
going to get to, I got to know what I got to do, right?
Yep. You know what you're up against. Carl Stinger threw a 130, or I'm sorry, a 125.
Oh.
And again, if you want to follow these scores on your own, you can just click on the link to the Scoreholio dashboard page, and you'll be able to find all of these in real time. Dalton Sheehy right now throwing a 69 as he continues to work. David Riley throwing a 114, still working on that. Doug McClure sitting on a 69. Danny Wellman just getting started with a 54. It's kind of fun to have this in front of us on center court, but this in front of me on the computer.
Oh, what a shot. Yes. Clip it. We got to see that one again, man. That was a freaking nice shot.
Wow. That was a jackhammer.
Yeah.
Came in there and busted up all the concrete. There's the instant replay, up and down.
But
Nicely
he did that,
done.
and he only got 2, though. Think about that, Finn. And now Caleb's got a bag I'm going to call it out of play.
Out of play.
Yeah.
Well, maybe normally you wouldn't say out of play, but I think that one is out of play for him now.
These bags are, and I tell you, he's getting frustrated. You can see it in his face. I can see it in Mama Hurt's face back here a minute ago. She had her hands in her face.
Well, I tell you, they switched bags this year to throw those guns.
Oh, and
boy.
this could be huge. And Craig Slickside could push that bag out of play.
Yes, he could.
Yeah.
But he's going sticky side down.
Oh,
He's wedged him up.
he's okay with that. Tyler said that's okay.
Yeah. Isaac's telling him now just to go up. Yep. Just get up there high and drop it all down. Bang. And he did it. Nice
what a shot.
Only going to cost him
Two.
Well, two if Craig makes. And this is the shot he's been making all
He's
day.
been making it all day long. Oh, it was like when somebody pulled it back.
Out of here. The front side of that hole has got glue on it.
7-2 remains the score. Isaac trying to throw the low block.
And again, game one went to Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin, 21-13, because they came in with a loss. They did have to double dip the Hurts, who came in with no losses out of bracket A, which explains why we are in a second game situation right now.
Nice bag by Tyler. Put that bag back into play.
Yep.
Yep.
Just go in there and flush it.
I think Isaac is starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's throwing a little bit more confidence in the strength. Ooh, that was risky.
Man, I thought that bag was going.
Was risky.
I thought it was going to hit in front of the board.
Yeah, I did too.
Same shot he had last time. Can he do it again?
Yeah. Ooh. Does that cartwheel takes one bag.
So you're going to try to go through all these fins? It's a risky shot to give up two. You're up 7-2.
Coming in hot.
Oh, and he still gives up two.
Yep, he drops anything and everything that was sitting on the board and then leaves the bag he threw sitting there, just laying there, keeping an eye on things. So that's a couple. That's going to be 7-4 now. Irvin and Amos, the number 2 seed coming out of bracket B, 7-4. Hurts, number 1 seed coming out of bracket A with no losses.
Craig is, man, he is on a heater right now, man.
I would love to see an aerial view of this entire arc of that shot. Good, that's a Caleb Hurt bag right there if you've ever seen one. But I would love to see an aerial view of the entire arc of that bag and how many times he has recreated that exact pathway.
Well, you know what? That was the extension he had when he won the King of Cornhole.
Yep.
All the time. It seems like he had gotten away from that, standing up a little straighter.
Yep. Well, we've talked to him and both to Tyler about changing their stance, changing their step. You know, Tyler for a minute there was.
Where did that bag go, Finn? That went in the Phillip hole. That's what I call it, because I throw a ton of them right there.
That left me a little speechless right there.
That's 2 more for them, 7-6.
Going to missed opportunity there for Caleb, you know. Probably should have had a couple more on top of that. All right, so Charlie Case threw a 143.
Way to go, Charlie Case.
He's in there, number 2, 147, 143. Chase Puckett, a 140.
Yeah.
Austin Thomason, a 139. Aaron Lambert, 138. Bob Heil. So you might be onto something here with 136.
Yeah. Yep.
Being the cut line.
How about Charlie Case?
Lucky's.
Nice bag, Tyler.
That's his bag company, not saying his
140. Yeah, I know.
Was
I'm going to say it's lucky for him.
Lucky. Now, let me ask you this. These 4 and you going to throw, I mean, you haven't been able to throw anything.
I haven't picked up a bag in 4 or 5 hours now.
Does one of these 4 guys throw a perfect game now because they've stayed warm and they've been focused?
It's possible.
Well, I know it's possible. I'm asking if it's going to happen. You tell me. Come on now, you tell me.
I don't think so. I think the board conditions being as sticky as they are in here, it's going to be tough.
Make it too tough?
Yeah.
All right, so 7-6. Irvin and Amos hold the lead over the Hurt brothers in game 2 of what is a one-and-done situation now. The winner of this game wins the doubles here in Owensboro, Kentucky. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, and ACO-PRO here in Season 19, the tentpole super major. Our first ever 3 days, $30,000 on the line. $10,000 of that is carved out for the Pro Series skins, which will be played here on Center Court later on this evening, 7 p.m. Central. That's 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. M Pacific. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Miss Hurt.
Oh.
When Caleb threw that bag and it didn't go where in the center, she just threw her hands up and turned around and walked backwards.
Uh-huh. They got a big old pile of mess.
Oh.
You got
Yep.
2 of them to
You got
drop
2.
and 1 off the back. So
Right now it's 7 on 3. Yep. 7 on 6.
it's 7 on 2. Is it
Yeah.
2? Yeah, 7 on 2. Oh.
Oh
7
my
on 3.
gosh. It's going to be 1 point for the Hurts, and we have got a game to 14, baby. Here we go. What's up, Danny Latham from hometown there? Every first bag that how
look at
about that shot?
That's a pretty good get around.
Yeah,
bag
it was.
Right there.
He's worked on that. That was probably just hanging out there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Tried to do it again.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough oomph behind it.
Oh,
No, what a
man,
shot.
come on, kid.
That's just
Do not make that look so easy.
And
That is not easy.
Well, it's crazy. If that bag were 6 inches lower down the board, he'd still do it.
Yeah.
Still do it.
Is he going up to try to drag it?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, he got
and
it. How
does
about
it.
that?
Nice
What a
shot.
great shot.
Yes. Yeah, let me hit you in the arm with that one. That was a good shot.
You can go ahead. Have at it, man.
Oh,
and
and
he
that's
leaves it
4.
up there. He's going to get 4 on top.
He got
All right.
11.
Hurts put up a couple slices of bacon.
Yeah. A good friend Rob Thompson has joined us off to the right there.
Yeah, I see him over there.
Thomas. It's not Thompson. Thompson. I have trouble with names.
Whatever you say. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
nod. Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's perfectly placed on purpose.
I somewhat wonder if I'm just watching constant instant replay.
Yeah, I mean we've seen them. This is Hurt versus Craig, and
It's way over.
I'm gonna tell you what, that one barely landed in the same county.
Yeah, he almost threw that off the pitch pad.
There you go.
What a great cleanup, and he's excited.
Yeah, he got it pumped up.
I'm glad to see him excited about that. Oh,
Nice
what a nice
finish right
cleanup
there.
there by Craig. One off the back, so it's going to be a 3
Yeah,
spot.
3.
So 14 on 7, doubled up now. Our Isaac and Caleb Hurt over top of Craig Irvin and Tyler Amos, who have game 1 in hand now, 21-13.
Blocker. That is right in Craig's
Yeah,
wheel.
that was
Except he's been throwing that get-around bag.
Instant replay there. You got a chance to take another look at that. What a great shot that was. He tried another get around and just a little too much on it.
Come on. He just makes it look so easy for him.
It's like his bags have hands on them, and they just grab stuff as they go by.
I know I keep saying the same thing, but he makes it look easy.
Yeah.
And people that are playing, that are out here watching, and for 99% of it, that is
Great
not
shot.
an easy shot.
No, not at all. Nor is that, and he nails
Boom,
it.
there it is. 2 more. Is he going up after it, Finn? Yeah. He looks like he might.
It might be worth the risk. No, he's
Nope.
going in low and just going to take the
16 on 7.
opportunity to only give up 2 right there.
24, Justin Durant, scored 24. Justin Durant on 24.
I don't know. I thought he might try because worst case he wasn't gonna end one himself because there was enough of that bag on the back lip of the hole. God, look at that. I would bet you within a 16th of an inch, it's the same flight path on every one of those shots.
Yeah.
Except that one.
That one. Same thing, same time.
Well, we do what we do. There it is.
You think that, they're up 16-7. I know they lost one game. Do you think they could complete a perfect season? I'm going to tell you what, man. And when I'm doing my picks and I pick them, nobody's beating them.
No, all you gotta
Nobody
do is beat 'em.
has beaten them.
All you gotta do
they
is
lost
beat
a
'em.
game. It's sick. And that bag is in the exact same
spot.
place every single round.
And he lays it there with just enough facing him to go get it. He's not putting that diamond down there.
No.
Nice bag there by Tyler to get up and over.
Oh, there you go. That's the first one he's really had out of play this whole game. He's probably throwing close to 11 something.
Yeah. And that one is out of play.
Yeah.
If he gets that one, I'm going home. Nice
yeah, me too.
Yeah. If he's able to get that one, I'm done.
Been a while, been a minute since Craig and Tyler scored, and Tyler can pick up 2 here.
All he's got to do is take them.
There it is.
And they got him.
Yeah.
All right. Picking up a couple now. 18
on 9.
to 9.
Yeah. Hey, I want to shout out to Kerry Gregory, who used to play a lot of ACO.
Yeah.
Very fine player, right around the Tennessee-Kentucky border over there. Good player.
Well, we know the cut line is at least above 123. So there's now you know what you're up against when you get over there to run your frame game.
Still a lot of players. Still a lot of players.
Steve Smith, Russell Tabers, you, T.J. Miller, Maggie Geiger, Tyler Goodwin, Kim Dice, Cobb. Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
We're going to see some big scores coming
look
up.
At this,
and all
Finn.
4 of these boys.
Look at this, Finn.
Yeah.
Caleb Hurts got 2 bags completely out of play.
There's a 4-spot gift right there.
Absolutely. Here, just take 4, Mr. Irvin. Actually, take 6, Mr. Irvin.
Yep.
He's got 2 more bags.
He's got, yep.
He's got 1 more bag.
One
I'm sorry.
more.
Yeah. He's not throwing 5 today.
Look at that. Yeah, he'll go get at least the one that's hanging there and the one that he's throwing. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Just
it
4.
is.
Just 4.
That's
18 to 13.
All right.
You hear in the background, Biggie Hurt going, come on, Isaac.
Come on, Isaac.
Come on, Isaac.
All right, so Jonesy just got bounced out of the top 16. Brantley McClendon is holding on at a 123. David Riley threw a 134.
Not bad for David.
Well, pretty good. Brock Beasley, as I mentioned, 132. Bryce Jefferson, 132. So right now they're sitting in the top 16.
Ow.
Wow, great shot. Another one here comes. Bang.
Bang.
Zip line
This,
air
hey,
show.
you know what? Open the Blue Angels, as I like to say right here. Let them fly, boys.
There's another one.
It's in there.
How about that? Oh, yeah. All right, I'll see yours, and I'll raise you another one.
Dead center. Dead center.
Nobody wants to mess around with those lower bags, do
No.
they? Stupid logo. There it is. Boom. And
How
about
yeah, let's
that?
type it off right there, boys. Let's go.
How about that?
Let's go. Yeah.
Great shooting
I
right
wanted
there.
to do that let's go one time like that, man.
Yeah, there you go. I appreciate the tenderness with which you're smashing
I'm
my
trying
shoulder,
to be easy,
too.
man. What's up, Tim Smith and Galen Wood? Glad to have y'all on board here. But it's a great match we got, 18 to 13.
Yeah. Doug Parker just threw a 143.
Oh, another good round by
Tied
Mr.
with Charlie
Parker.
Case, yeah. Drew Waking a 137.
I expected Drew to throw better than that today. I really did.
Yep. Well, he should. Right now, he's sitting at number 8 out of the top 16, so he might be all right. We shall see.
Caleb going up right here. I think drive the nail.
He's going to roll, or no? I thought he was going to try to roll up and around, but
he should have shot the airmail right there.
The way he let it go, I thought it was coming in on an angle to try to get it to roll up over, but that's not really his game. Look at that.
Nice
oh, what a
job.
shot.
Yes, sir.
Great shot. Pure brute strength. All right, finishes it off. There's a 4 spot.
Hey, did you notice he did not chase that bag
No,
right
he
there?
didn't.
No.
I thought he picked up a 4 spot
Yeah.
there, but that's his bag on the back
Yeah.
side, yeah.
Now 4-spot game over.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good job by Craig not to give up any points there.
Yeah, no, I thought Craig pulled 4 out of that. I thought those were both Caleb's bags sitting up on top.
These guys are throwing bags on this end, buddy.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Consistency is
Yes.
the key. Well, you're right. Isaac has found a new gear
Oh, yeah.
in this game.
He has really stepped up over last game. I can tell you that for sure.
Gonna roll.
Oh, he tried to roll.
A little bit of a flop. Here comes hard and fast.
Oh,
Big
my
poosh.
gosh. There's nobody better than that kid at that shot.
Oh, I'm telling you, I think it's the fact that he comes in at such a great trajectory angle based on his height. He takes full advantage of every bit of launch angle that
There
he
it
can
is.
get
2
on it.
more,
Nicely
and
done.
now they are closer to taking the Owensboro Super Major.
I know it. How about
Come
that?
on.
I just saw a little fist bump come, a little arm swing over there out of the corner of my eye. I would say she'd come over here and join us on the mic, but I'm
She
afraid
won't.
I'd get punched out.
Yeah, you won't do that. Worse than me.
Boy, and listen, look at everybody gathered around center court,
Yeah.
just kind of eyeballing, saying, could it be? Could it be?
Well, they can take that groundhog down. I can tell you that right now.
I think that was meant to be a compliment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
You didn't take it as such.
No, I just messed with AT.
Uh-huh.
That was great. I love it, man. The more attention I get, that means I'm getting attention.
There you go. 20-13 in game number 2, and what's a double dip situation? Craig Irvin, Tyler Amos take game number 1, 21-13. And now this is a one-and-done scenario. Each of these guys came out of their respective brackets and their respective
Nice
teams.
finish.
Nice double four-bagger right there. The Hertz came in with no losses. Amos and Irvin came in with 1, so it was a double-dip situation. And we are just a few points away from crowning our doubles champions here in the ACO Super Major, Owensboro, Kentucky, at the Owensboro Convention Center.
Where do you think that bag is? About the same damn spot.
Yeah. You might as well put a chalk outline around it just like a murder scene, because that's exactly what happened. He kills it every time. Nice bag. Look at that thing. What was that doing? Oh, there it is. And that's what he does. He pitches them up into a little tent, and then he pitches his tent, and then he goes and finishes it off. Nice.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You think in this game, I know Caleb gave up a 4 spot. I think he may have given up a 2. Do you think? I think Isaac has done most of the scoring in this game.
I think he has in this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, right there, he's able to put those 2 in and leave that up. Now, again, that's the one you talk about. Somebody's like, oh, that's out of play. Not for him. He's not going to get it here. He's just going to lay
up.
Yep.
Time out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This one I need to walk out there with a microphone just to listen. You know that?
What do you think he does here? Well, I mean,
I think he shoots this.
He has to.
Yeah.
He has to.
He has
try
to do
take
it.
that.
He's got to make a bag. That's for sure.
Get the front side drag too, if he can get there and maybe take a couple.
I think he can piggyback at least one of these in, but he can't go off when he does. That's the only problem.
Right, and we've seen a lot of that in the center court.
Yeah.
Here it comes. This could be the deal breaker.
Here it is. For the game
Tyler
or to keep
Amos
moving.
Flips it. He grips it. Lets it rip. Up and over and off the bag, and that does it. We have our champions once again. The third
calm down now, man.
ACO Pro Series Major and the Super Major. How about the Brothers Hurt once again? So they've put you back on track on the time to fill. Yeah, you and anybody with a brainstem. But how about that? What a great match from Tyler Irvin and Craig Amos. It's good stuff. We'll find. They'll find
Tyler Irvin and Craig Amos, huh?
Tyler Irvin and Craig Amos.
Yeah.
That's why I've just renamed them. It's just like Barry Garapal.
Yeah,
his brother.
I call him that all the time.
There he comes, Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin. Come on over here, champ.
Come on, dude.
Throwing those gusto bags. All of a sudden, as soon as he wins, and look who shows up. It's like Beetlejuice. Boogie shows up out of nowhere.
Oh, of course.
Well, I'll tell you something.
That was close.
That was close.
That was close.
But I will tell you what. You found a new gear in that second game, I think. You really did. And it was fun to watch. I mean, the power with which you were throwing, we figured it out. The style and the finesse and the power plays were coming from your end, and you two were just smooth as silk. Deliver, just that consistency. But it looked like all the it was going to have to be stirred up on his end, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I was struggling a little bit.
Well, let me tell you something. I think both of y'all really struggled in the first game. And I told Finn, these guys had played 4 games back on these boards, and they're a little bit sticky. It looked like your bag was really sticking.
Oh, yeah.
So
it took us a little bit to get used to it.
Yeah.
Well, and you had been sitting for about an hour.
Yeah.
Since I saw you over watching to see what you were up against, and you've played these guys enough to know.
Yeah.
But it was the boards are different today than they were yesterday. Now you have to go throw your SCR games to see if you get into this where you place in the top 16. But this guy's coming after you right here.
I get to throw it in there too. You know that, right?
He's coming after you. Let's talk about it. 156. I mean, congratulations again on doubles, cut, paste. Lather, rinse, repeat.
Make me look great.
But it is great stuff. You do make him look really good, by the way. But so let's talk about this. We're talking about a potential cut line on this SCR of about 136, 140.
Yeah.
You think that's about right?
Yeah.
I'd say probably about 134 probably.
134.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if you two can get out there and beat the hell out of 134.
Yeah.
Let's see if Phil can do it. He hadn't thrown a bag in 6 hours.
Yeah, it's been 6 hours since I picked one up.
You haven't thrown one in about 6 minutes, so we don't want to hold you up.
Yeah.
Congratulations again, man. You guys are just money.
Thank you.
Well done.
You guys
Congratulations.
are
So good.
Nice shots you made. Those pushes are insane, dude. Stop it. Okay?
I was finally hitting some.
Well, there is a certain order of operations. One lays here, then they come up and go like this. Then you put them in. The one that you had hit, it was like a jackhammer. It came in and it hit, and then it followed them down. You had one like that down here.
Yeah.
Just crazy. I mean,
Sick,
we
man.
just know. We almost know what's going to happen. We sit back and watch as fans now, which is kind of crazy. Versus talking too much, which is exactly what we're doing right now. We're going to let these guys get to their frame games. Who knows where they'll be placed? Will they be placed in the top 16 bracket for this final Pro Series Skins matchup? Well, not final, our third one of 5. We'll see what happens. $10,000 on the line. You guys go get your piece of it. All right, cheers.
Good luck.
Right on. Here we go. All right, well, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back a little bit later on once these frame games are completed.
Good luck, man.
And we will see what happens next. Now, let's take a quick look before we break away. Let's take a look at some of these scores as they come up on my screen. Let them reset. Still got, like you said, Hoaxang, Smith, Tabers, Barnett, Miller, Geiger, Goodwin, Dice, Anderson, Johnny Thomas, Robert Booker, Michael Chittenden. Oh, man, so many big names. Riley Brewster still to throw. Zach Mitchell, Kenny Bolton, Xavier Williams. I mean, and I'll tell you what, buddy.
As long as I beat Kenny Bolton, I'll be okay.
That's all you need to know. All right, well, let's take a quick look before we go.
Yeah.
Let's see where this leaderboard holds us. And, again, if you want to check it out on Facebook, you certainly can. Just click on that Scoreholio link, and it'll take you to the dashboard where you can watch games in progress, like Gary Ferguson, who right now is sitting on an 89. Austin Douglas, 147. Charlie Case and Doug Parker at 143. Chase Puckett at 140. Austin Thomason, 139. Bear Paul, 139. Aaron Lambert, 138. Right now the cut line is at 130.
I told you it's going to start moving up, too.
Brandon Earls and Braden Easterling. So I think you're going to have to get up here. I think you're going to have to be up here in the 138, 139, brother. And you had said 136. Oz had said 135. I said 141. I'm probably overshot it. So go get them.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man.
All
I
right.
appreciate the encouragement, too, by the way.
Here's hoping that in that bracket of 16 that starts at 7 o'clock, I'm sitting here calling all this by myself, because that means my man, the Mississippi Ninja, will be in that bracket of 16 fighting for $10,000 in skins game money. The ACO Pro Series is on in Owensboro, Kentucky. We are back, and this is the 10th pole event of the season as we work our way back towards Owensboro for the World Championships of Cornhole Season 19. I just moved myself over to get in the camera right as you moved the camera to put me in the middle of it. That's all right. I feel like I'm dancing with myself up here on the screen. This is good stuff. All right, so if you're at home, throw us up on the big screen a little bit later on. You are going to love watching this Skins Cornhole, and you are going to love watching the scoring. It is a whole new way to play, and something you can certainly do out in your own backyard or at your own barbecue, your own picnic. Also, check out AmericanCornhole.com for the handicapping setup now, so you can play against anybody, no matter how good or how bad someone in your group might be. You can even things out and have a lot of fun doing it. I did it against Smothers last night, and I actually somehow won. That shows you how much fun that can be. So we'll take a break here from Center Court from Owensboro, and we will be back a little bit later on with the ACO Pro Series Skins $10,000 purse final bracket of 16. So congratulations to all of our winners. Devin Thomas, our juniors winner. Martina Belt, our women's winner. Congratulations to her from last night. How about Mark Smothers, who took the seniors division? And once again, it was the Hurt Locker, Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt, who take doubles down today. Again, they cannot be beaten. Can they? We'll find out. We'll find out how these skins go down a little bit later on. $10,000 worth of them. As a matter of fact, I'm Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, on behalf of everybody here in Owensboro at the ACO Super Major. We'll see you soon here on the ACO Digital Network.
When was the last time you looked forward to a family reunion? Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. How'd you like to be part of an ACO family reunion? Because the American Cornhole Organization is always looking to add new names and new games and more smiling faces to the family. And you and your friends and neighbors are exactly who we have in mind. Become an ACO member now, and you'll find players, tournaments, and more in and around your area. All ages and all skill levels are welcome. Join the ACO to play and party with the pros and the entire ACO family. Go to AmericanCornhole.com/membership, and remember, everyone can play, and the minute you sign up and start playing with ACO, you've already won. The American Cornhole Organization, keep on pitching. When was the last